Hold on, let me turn on the music. Hello. Oh, might be a little bit too loud still. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully, everyone's doing good. Uh, today is a bit of a special day because we will be watching the premiere of the Sarielle Show. We're just waiting on that actually. It should premiere in about an hour as scheduled. Uh, sorry, still working on it, but I figured that we're just gonna sit here for a bit, an hour before the show, and chat. I asked Sarah if they wanted to sit and call with me an hour before the premiere starts, to chat or maybe talk about the show, since he's the host and I was the co-host for the pilot episode. So I thought it'd be fun. I thought it would be fun. Hello, Sariel. I am not. I'm so yellow today. Hello, Vico. How are you doing today? Would you would you like me to would you like to join VC whenever? I mean, you're starting stream in like a bit, but uh hello. But yeah, no, we're just going to chat for a bit. Uh, once Sar gets here, we can start talking about the show. Hopefully, you know, we'll we'll give you guys some more insights on the recording, the behind the scenes of the pilot episode of the Sariel show. I'll join in 20. No worries, no worries. Need my time, need my rotting time. I'm excited for you. I'm so excited too. I'm so excited to see how SARS put it all together, and it was so much fun, you guys. It was so much fun to record this with him, and I'm very grateful that he allowed me to be his very first co-hosts. I know he plans to do like um I know he plans to do like uh different co-hosts uh every episode at least. Uh so that's exciting. So every show will have a different dynamic, to keep it fresh, and I like that. I like that. I like that about him. The show. So I'm looking forward to it. The Never Livers are busy. They're always working hard. They're always thinking of new things to do content wise. We're always parishioner torque when, oh, I gotta make that. That's a good one. That's a good idea. But yeah, no. Uh, we're very dedicated. If anything, Never Livers are very dedicated to expanding out and and doing content like that. I don't know if you can tell, but I just woke up as well. I was up late working, but it was I set a timer. I set a timer to wake up in like 4 hours. So like an hour before I had to stream. So like uh I went to bed at like 9 a.m. I took a power nap at 9 a.m. Talked a little bit with my good friend Angel Wire, and then I woke up around 1 o'clock. Well, I got up out of bed like at 2:30, and then I made myself a drink, a little coffee, and then you know we're here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to watch it. This is the highlight of my day, and then after this, I don't know. Hopefully we can talk about it more. Pershing twerk. Pershers have more ass. So I don't know, dude. The Wisps have a lot of ass. I'm not gonna lie. They seem to have. They seem to be quite well endowed. The Wisps. I gotta make some more parishioner, not twerks. I gotta make some more parishioner emotes. I gotta make more emotes in general, or commission someone to make them for me. Uh, but Near Automata soon. Speaking of, what the hell happened to my things? Big fat butt. Speaking of, what the fuck? My emotes. There it is. Speaking of, Near Automata, Grimmy Grimmy bought me something from my throne. Well, she gave me a surprise gift. She gave me a little surprise gift from Throne, and I wasn't sure what it was. Well, I looked at it, so I already knew what it was. But she just bought me a. It came in the mail like yesterday. She bought me a 2B pin, a 2B enamel pin. I haven't posted on Twitter yet. Maybe I'll post it. I'll post it right now so everyone can see. I'll post it right now. So if you want to see, I posted on my Twitter. Uh, thank you, Grimmable. Let's tag Grimmable. There we go. Unfortunately, Grimmable's up. I did also ask Grimmable if they wanted to join us for the watch party because they are one of the guests, and I think it would have been fun. But I think they're at work right now, so unfortunate. But they texted me a little bit before I started streaming. Was like, when are you gonna stream? Hopefully, I can watch it during my break. And I'm like, yeah, hopefully. Unfortunate. Guy has to work on a weekend. So sad. Big fat butt, just like their streamers. I don't know, man. I'm over it. You know what? I've accepted my flat butt my flat butt reality. I don't care anymore, guys. I don't have a fat ass. I don't have the fattest ass in Neverland, and that's fine. That's fine. Presents for Paro, Grimmy swag. It's so cool. I'm very grateful. And this cool artist was made by Sugar Studio. I'm tied with V-Rise, but in reality, I'm more like fourth place because V-Rise is a little bit bigger than I am, and that's okay. I've accepted it. You know what? I'm not bitter about it or anything. But anyways, the artist that Grimmy bought the 2B enamel pin from is called Sugar Studio, and the order came with a cute little like print, a cute little. I'm assuming it's their like OC or something. Uh, but it's a really nice like uh 2x4 print, and the art's really beautiful. And and if you flip it around the back, it says thank you. It has a little thank you note in the back, and it says thank you. You are wonderful. Thank you so much for shopping small and for supporting my passion and dream. Your order was packed with care and love. I hope you enjoyed as much as I have created it. I'd love to see your new merch in action. Tag me in your photos on Instagram/Twitter. They always bring me a smile and keep me going. Hope to see you soon. Love, Sue. It's so nice. I love buying from like these smaller artists and getting merch from them, and then it's so nice to always get like a little freebie. To sometimes get a little freebie along with your order, like a little print or something, or like some stickers that they include. Because I think it's so cute. It's so cute, especially when packaged along with your order is a little thank you note. I'm thinking, um, I bought something quite a while ago, and I think it was like a round pin. And it was so nice because the oh no, it wasn't a round pin. It was a keychain. It was a keychain of Anka from Animal Crossing, from Animal Crossing New Horizons, and it was so cute. And then they included a little note in it, like an actual like handwritten sticky note with a little doodle on it. It was so cute. It was so cute. I don't think it was a sticky note. It was just like a piece of paper that they had handwritten, but like that extra bit of like effort is like so cute. Like that is so nice. Freebies are so cool to hit. Would you hate it if someone watched your stream while they were pooping? Be honest. Dude, I do that while on call with never livers. Don't even get me started. I'm just kidding. That's gross. No, I don't care. You know what? When you gotta go, you gotta go. You know, who am I to say that no, you shouldn't be watching my stream while you poop. Dude, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Paro poop real? Should I make a paro poop? No, it's disgusting. Never mind. I'm not gonna make a paro poop emote. That's gross. That's nasty. I don't want that. I don't want that. Maybe I do. Maybe for like a Discord exclusive. Who knows? Right? Who knows? What's the time looking like? Oh, 16, 4:16. So in about 45 minutes. Man, I don't want to pander to that kind of audience, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, uh, a couple of months ago, when I was making a lot of those like poop jokes, and I still think they're funny because I'm not serious. They're ironic, of course. This is not like a fetish thing for me. Just to make it clear, it's not. I just think it's really funny to make poop jokes. These like lowbrow poop joke humor. But anyways, I think it's really funny because at one point I made him. I made the joke like so often that Grimmy Bull was like, Paro, you have to like. This is before I debuted with Never Live. And I don't think I really do these kind of jokes on stream because I think it's weird. I think I just do it in call with never livers in like in private like off stream. So she was like, Paro, I think you should really like be careful about saying all these poop jokes a lot because people might get the wrong impression and you know you might rub someone the wrong way or whatever. And I'm like, you're probably right. You're probably right. You're probably right. Just like a word of warning, you know. And I'm like, I get it, but I still made it. Like, I still made the joke like a few weeks after it, like a little while longer. But I don't think I've grown tired of the bit. I've grown tired of the bit. Talking about poopy diapers. Thank you for advice, Grammy Senpai. She really is. She's always looking out for her kohai. It's really nice. You can get one of those freaky diaper emotes. Ugh, I feel like that's a little too far. There's like streamers like that. Oh my god, there's like no, I'm not even gonna talk about it. But it's like I've seen streamers with those kind of emotes, and I'm like, that's not really the audience I want to get for my streams. Even if it's like a joke, it's not a big enough like bit for me to justify commissioning an emote for it because I'm not drawing that. I'm not drawing a paro diaper emote. Maybe. Who knows? No, I'm not thinking about it. No, it's not. That's not a possibility. No. I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Maybe a really shady like MS Paint drawing of it. But anyways, guys, I'm happy for my non poop paro. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I'll be here. I'll be here all week talking about it. I won't be. Hello, Sarielle. Would you like to join me on in call, Sarielle? I'm in Collab BC whenever you want to join me and talk about stuff, talk about life, talk about the ins and outs of our daily lives and just connect with each other in a deep and meaningful way as robots and automatons do. You know, Sariel always talks about, hey, when can we interface? And I don't know what that means, and I just think like maybe, you know, he just wants to form a deeper relationship, a deeper friendship with me. But you know, as robots, you know, you're always sticking things in and out of like our ports and stuff. So like that's also a way of interfacing with robots. You know, you got like USB ports, you got like aux cables sticking out of us. So I'm like always thinking, what does he really mean by it? He's always saying hello world, you know. He's got that like whole thing going on with him. He's always saying hello to the world. Maybe Sarielle's the new world order. Maybe. Sounds like a plan. Want to let you know that my gamer subs of choice is thematic. It's guacamole gamer. What the fuck? Does it taste anything like guacamole gamer or farts? Or all of those things together? These guys are gonna interface on stream. I'm scared. The gamma greeting is "Hello New World." Oh, I think that's what Christopher Columbus said when he first landed in the West Indies, somewhere in the Caribbean. He was like, "Hello New World," and he was all green like Gamasar. Yeah. One of the Europeans, I will say. Just like Sarielle, dude, one of the Europeans is also Sarielle. Sarielle is one of the Europeans. I will only go as far as calling Christopher Columbus one of the Europeans, but Sarielle is definitely one of the Europeans of all time. However, I don't really know if are people from the UK or English people still considered European? Because I mean, they're not part of the Union. Are they still European? I'd like to think so. European, yes. Union, no. Yeah, I thought so. Hello, Al. Welcome. Still European, no longer EU citizens. That's so sad. That's so sad. We hate Christopher Columbus. We do. We don't like that guy. He's not even the first. He's not even the real first European that landed in the Americas. Give the real shout out to the Vikings all the way back in Vinland. You know, ever seen the anime Vinland Saga? Yeah, it was about that. Give the real credit to the Vikings, to the Norse Vikings from Iceland. I think it's so crazy that Europe is a lot closer than you think to North America. I mean, I live in Canada, and sometimes I think it's so crazy to think that Greenland is just right there and it's part of Europe. It's considered part of Europe. But is it really? You know what I mean? Is it really? I know they're like under Danish sovereignty, but like are they European? Or are they more North American? I don't. You ever wonder that? Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I haven't played that yet, but I do like Vikings. I do like Vikings quite a lot. Parokia, hello, Grimmeable. Hello. We were just talking about. Oh, it started. The premiere's up. We were just talking about the enamel pin that you got for me. What the hell? Hold on, let me set a thing for this. Yes. Okay. In about 35 minutes, the premiere will start, you guys. Hold on, let me just do something real quick. Hold on, you guys. My stuff so cheap. I need to know the lyrics of this song. Whoops.
How much you can save, so swing on by and then purchase things till you're broke. Prices so low that you need a great sword to slash them more any lower.
Make this more expensive. It's 3 minutes. I thought 3,000 is expensive enough. Is it not? I guess you can get 3,000 channel points in quite a short time. So it's probably not as expensive as I think it is. That's my face. Yeah, sure is. Guys, look. in about 35 minutes. I'll put this like right here.
Buy stuff now or kick yourself later. Every day's a sale.
Fastest freak. You know what? You know what? You're right. Vico. Hold on. I'm going to actually do this. I'm gonna put this in a separate thing. Browser. This one here. Dragon Maid. Yeah, it was what's her name? Quetzalcoatl, whatever her name is.
What's that?
Dragon Maid. I love Dragon Maid.
Hey
Hold
there,
on.
guys.
I'll put this to the side.
This thing's
Let
weird,
me
2B. Let's kill it.
let me increase
Good
that.
idea.
What is a good price for this? 10K? 10K? I think 10K. I
Okay,
think
what
10K is
was
a good
that?
price for this. I think 10K is a reasonable price for this. Hey Bug, how are you doing? Hello Astra. How are you doing? How are you doing? We are just about we're almost there, you guys. 35 more minutes? 35 more minutes until the Sarielle Show premieres? Guys, you guys are going to absolutely love. Hold on. Where is it? Give me 1 second. Email shop edit. Let's make this 10K. You guys are gonna absolutely love the hold on. Oh my god, what the fuck? The guest that Sarielle has gotten for the show. Hello Mystic. Para's nickname is Bug because they're a little butterfly. My ongly duple. It's not that deep, guys. It's not that deep. I talked about this in my okay. Star will join us in a little bit. I talked about this during my debut 2.0, actually. Oh. Thank you, Mystic. Hopefully you're doing good. Thank you for the streamer care package. I talked about this during my my debut 2.0. Was that one of my very first concepts for Paro was that I was going to be an actual bug, like an actual real live well, not an actual bug, but like a bug VTuber. I was going to be a lot more green than I am right now. So, oh my god, Mystic is at work. Oh my, I hope you have a good day at work, Mystic. Hope you have a good day at work. I'll see you in a bit too. Yeah, I'm excited. Just hop and call whenever. I wanna make a I'm gonna set up a VTube Studio collab so you guys can join in whenever you want. Whenever you want. I'll set up a VTube Studio collab. Here, me and Mystic are in our what the fuck? Why can't I? Oh yeah, hold on. I'm going to invite Vico and Sarielle. I wanna have a collab with a VTube Studio collab with Vico and Sar so we can see our expressions. Where's Sarielle? There he is. Well, hopefully you guys have a good day at work. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and join us here. Oh, whoops! Did I leave the collab? Hold on. We'll be having the premiere up in just a little bit, so I'm very excited. We got a good lineup of guests. Sar picked some good guests. And during the show, you'll see a theme of why the guests are the way that they are. That sounds really bad to say. Why he chose the guests, and why he chose these guests in particular. You know, can unmute here. But yeah, we got Uh, we got Rain Days, as you can see. We got Owl Blockade, another wonderful artist, and we got Grimmeable, another amazing artist. All these guys are great artists. Maybe that's a hint on the theme of the episode. Who knows? I think it's also coincidental that you guys are all blue. Uh, I mean, even Sarielle is blue. I'm the exception as well because I'm more of a complementing color to blue, which I like a lot. Um, I like that I'm a yellow Kia. Yeah, I like that I'm a complementing color to Sariel. I think we share the same shade of yellow, Sariel and I. But yeah, it's really cool. This is a very blue episode. Sar has told me that he will only pick guests who are blue, so that he feels that bit of power over his guests as a blue person himself. And I was like, okay, Sariel, all right, man, relax. Didn't know you felt so strongly about blue. It's not true. He didn't say that. I'm just making that up. It's just a joke. I'm just making it up. Yeah, look at these blue guys. So cute. So cute. Grimmy chose her chibi model for this one. So and then Rain is the tea guy. She was sipping tea. And there's Al. It was my first time meeting Al here. Why does Vico look like that in your thumbnail? That's the only Vico PNG had saved, and I didn't want to download another one, so I just took the very first one. Actually, I was about to say I've never interacted or talked to Owl prior to this, and it was very nice meeting them. They're very funny, they're very charming, and it was fun to hear them talk about their things. I mean, I guess you guys will hear about it during the talk show. But yeah. Guys, I'm so excited. Why can't it be 25? Why can't it be past 26 minutes already? Hello, Sar.
Hello.
Hello. How are
Hello.
you? How are you? Would you Stream can hear you. Hello. Would you like to hop in the VTube Studio collab?
I think that would kill everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll just have you as a Fuji. Oh, hello, Omori-sar.
That's me.
Why don't you greet the lovely guests who are all here to watch the Sarielle show premiere?
We have guests?
I guess so. Here's a real live studio audience.
That's new.
I know. So hello, beloved honorable host of the Sarielle show. Thank you for joining me in my little React channel here. Tell us about your show. Tell us about your the inspirations, the insights. Give us some insights. Give us some background knowledge from the
Late night
source himself. Sar's
TV
quiet.
talk show.
Right.
Yeah.
Any more?
It's on the TV.
On the TV.
It's on
At
the TV.
night.
Late at night.
Late at night. That's right. Because Sar's always talking about, how he's so inspired by his favorite late night talk show host,
By Kamiyoshi.
Jimmy Fallon.
Nope. Nope.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Nope.
James Corden.
Absolutely not.
Hello, Zetch. Wait, I think I got this. They always say fourth time is the charm, right? Conan O'Brien.
That's the one.
That's the one, baby. My favorite Never Liver, Conan O'Brien, will also be making an appearance in the talk show. You might have seen in SAR's little teaser trailer for the show. He's a little mug. He's a little mug. Now, do you solely put pencils in that mug, or do you ever drink out of the Conan mug?
Solely put pencils in it.
But have you ever put a beverage inside of it? No, or no?
No, it's just for holding pencils.
Just for pencils.
The great Conan O'Brien famously always has a mug in the shape of Dwight D. Eisenhower's head on his desk, and he uses that to hold pencils. So in the same vein, I've decided to get a Conan O'Brien mug in the shape of Conan O'Brien's head, and that holds my pencils.
I think it's really charming that you have your
I think you're
cameo
really
sheet.
charming.
Oh, thank you, Sar. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
It's really charming to have your Kamiyoshi on your desk.
Yeah.
The whole time.
The
Now,
whole time.
in future episodes, will he be holding anything else other than pencils? Will there be different items within the mug? A possibility of this.
I was gonna withhold this information for a while because
okay.
this is top secret, okay? Well,
Okay,
it was
okay.
top secret, but I guess here I'm spilling the beans. It's something that I've put a lot of time and energy into, a lot of effort,
Right.
into getting this into the studio.
Oh yeah.
A lot of stops have been pulled.
Right.
It's been
Because we know that
legal
you're
process.
known for pulling the hard stops. Yeah.
But just between you and me
Mhm.
and your audience tonight,
Yeah.
a pen may be joining the fray.
No. Okay. No, I know I've already asked a little bit too much, but
Yes, you have.
humor me just this once.
Who's this?
Hello, Vico. Humor me just this once, Sarielle ENVT.
Yeah,
What?
what is it?
A specific type of pen. Fountain pen,
Yeah.
calligraphy pen, ballpoint, maybe a little, a Bic pen. What kind of pen?
Felt tip. Felt tip.
A felt tip pen.
Are you guys in YouTube Studio collab?
Only.
moment.
Sorry, you still trying? I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. But I have I have a collab
I
up if you guys
can
want to join.
later on.
Yes, for sure.
Hmm.
Grimmeable
Okay.
says scandalous worst pen.
Worst pen?
Grimmeable says
Pineapple,
a felt
apple
tip pen is the worst pen.
Yeah, but when is her
Agree to
opinion, like, ever-
disagree. Agree to disagree.
Oh, I like ballpoint pens. They're
Mhm.
nice. I like the fact that they don't smudge as much as like gel pens do. I don't know, and I like the fact that the line is like.
Oh,
I
I
don't like
hate gel-
having
I
too
hate
much
gel pens.
variation. I hate having too much variation between it. I'm gonna join you, Parokia. Hold on.
For sure. Did you
Join.
guys ever own in school or later in life? Did you guys ever own those really big pens with different colored ink, like green? Was it green?
Yes.
Red and blue.
Yes.
Did you like the
Why
utility of that,
later
or
in
do you think it was just a
life?
bit too much?
Oh, you're so big. You're so big. Hello. Wow, look at this beautiful babe in my
You
Sorry.
leg.
talking about power? You talking about the you talking about the pen?
Yeah, it was.
Why would I be talking about the pen?
Because talking about
Because it's
the
a
big
big-ass
pen.
It's a big pen.
Oh, because talking about the big pen.
I was talking about how big and bulbous Parokia's head is, and how they. Did you notice the fact that your like skull? Maybe it's like the amount of hair that you have, but it's really wide. Do you know what I mean?
I do have a very wide head. I have noticed that
You
about
have, like,
myself.
You have a lot on your head.
I
You
do.
got like a helmet on, basically.
I really wish you didn't point it
Yeah.
out. I'm very insecure about my wide head. My wide
sorry.
girthy head.
So sorry. I'm so sorry, Parokia. My fault. I just thought it was your
fucked
charm
those
point
up.
for me. If you were shaved bald, do you think you would look like Stewie Griffin?
Like with a little like comb over. like those 3 strands of hair. God, I've been asked
His
this.
head is a football.
I've been asked this multiple times if Paro is indeed wearing a wig. I guess we'll never know. For now,
We'll never
at least.
know.
We
You'll
won't
never
know.
ever know.
For now.
But
Here's a
hello.
question for both of you guys.
Okay.
All right, listen up. Well, it's not too big of a question. Vico, since Vico's here now, will Vico ever consider being a guest in the Sarielle show? And will Sarielle allow this vile,
Yes.
disgusting creature within the confines
Yeah.
of a studio?
Yeah. Imagine if I said no. No, I don't ever want to be on that show. Sorry.
Well, I guess
No,
I guess
I'm
I guess
not-
it's
I'm
for
not
the host to
interested.
decide, you know.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me a sec. Let
Message the staff.
let
about
me check. Yeah. So it is as I thought. So I just had to check something to inform my answer, and I do have my answer to that question. If you'd like to hear it,
Yes, I would
Okay.
100% love to hear it.
the answer is no. I will not be admitting Vico onto the Sarielle show.
Tough
Oh.
shit, buddy. Tough shit.
Okay.
They've not filled out the form.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. I
I
was
guess
a little bit
Vico.
nervous because I didn't know what was gonna happen on it. So I was like, I'll wait until
Oh,
the
you're
first
about to find
episode
out.
comes out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll see.
This
We'll
is the
see.
pilot. This is the test run. So
Yeah, this
that's
is the test
actually quite
run.
fair.
We were smoothing out the kinks in this one.
Oh,
It was very nice.
kink?
The kinks.
That's kind of freaky. That's kind of freaky. I
Greenville
agree,
says he
guys.
do be pretty vile. That's
Yeah, I see
unfortunate,
that.
Vico.
I've got the chat up. I can see.
Oh yeah.
Me?
Yes, you.
Don't think. I didn't see that, Grimmy.
How am I vile? What do you mean? What the freak? How am
Oh,
I vile?
Who's Grimmy talking? Is it about Vico or
no,
or the both
because
of us?
I called Vico a disgusting vile creature just a little bit ago.
Oh yeah.
Not Sarah.
Okay.
Of course not you. You're a wonderful.
That's
wonderful
crazy, by the way,
individual.
Grimmeable. Calling me vile when guess what I received from you this morning, huh? A beautiful little piece of art, huh? And you associate with that vile freak. Oh my god, I can't believe this, dude. What the
Hey,
hell?
Grimmy, my manga came. Thank you very much for that. The Conan O'Brien Funko is out of stock, so I'll have to exchange it for a different Conan O'Brien Funko. But again, thank you very much.
Oh, Grimmy giving presents. I was talking about my little 2B enamel pin. It was really cute. I don't think I'm gonna
Yeah.
unpack it. I'm just gonna keep it in here because I fear if I put it on anything, it's gonna fall off and I'm gonna lose it forever. This is a family heirloom from now on. This 2B enamel pin. I will pass it down to my
That's beautiful.
descendants.
That's really touching. My
Yeah.
heart is kind of aching at the beauty of that. I'm not gonna lie.
Does that make your heart go doki doki?
Yeah, my heart is beating so fast. Hello. Hi. Hold on, I'm
I
trying
love
to
my
figure out-
friends. I love my friends. I love my friends. Says Groomeable. Thank you, Groomeable.
I love my friends. I love my friends. Do you love your friends, Grimmeable? Do you?
Actually, let
don't
me
know.
post the link to the YouTube the YouTube video
Yes.
on my thing. So there it is, guys. If you want to, if you want to help Sar rack in the views, of course.
Oh yeah.
Subscribe.
It's gonna be the
as
most
well.
the most highly anticipated message. A video
Message?
of all time. It's gonna have like
Yes.
3 billion views.
Well, Sar did say he is the worst host in hell.
Never said that.
The
I said
trailer.
I'm the host. Oh well, yes, that's
The
true.
trailer did say that.
Oh.
Oh, the trailer
caught,
said that. I didn't
caught.
say that.
caught.
Oh,
Caught.
so it was someone in your
Someone in the
staff.
studio.
Someone
Maybe
in
it
the
was
studio
John
is-
Neverlife himself.
John Neverlife was one of your
John
editors.
Neverlife.
He's working
John
for
Neverlife
you.
would never say that. John Neverlife is kind and loving. He's
No,
only
maybe
affectionate.
Maybe I should start beefing with John Neverlife.
I
Just
think
for
you
the fun of
should.
it.
I think you should.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should. He doesn't have a lot to say, but when he does, it's always it always feels like you're talking to an older relative, right? Like they don't quite get your jokes. You know what I mean?
Oh, John,
Get-
Yeah.
you're calling him old.
Well, he is. That's what it feels like,
Oh,
right?
Feels like talking to Nitwit from the Minecraft movie.
Oh, that's true.
whoa,
You're calling John Neverlive a
dude.
nitwit?
What the hell?
Nitwit.
Kind of a
What
messed
the
up thing to
hell?
say. Editor, bleep that
And
out.
he gets off with Jennifer Coolidge.
Gets his rocks off of Jennifer
He gets his
Coolidge.
blocks off.
Hey,
Gets
some
his-
people would want to see
Gets
that.
his blocks off.
He gets his blocks off.
Gets his blocks off. Never live. That's very rude. Sarielle says never live net. Messed up.
What the hell? What the hell? The hell, dude? My God. Gifts because I love you all.
Oh, here's
That's so
another
sweet.
question. If you're
Yeah.
considering another guest in your show, Sarielle, what about the elusive John Everlive for a potential guest star?
He's not filled out the form either.
John, get on it. What the hell?
poor man. He's just getting harassed by everybody left and right. What the freak?
I'm not reaching out. I'm not harassing. this
Neverlive
guy.
Net says, I will not show up. I am camera shy. You kind of don't have a face. I don't know what you're so shy about. To be quite honest with you.
What the hell? What the hell? Bro's just dunking on this poor man, nonstop.
Hey man.
Parker,
Hey,
this
man.
will be brought up in your next meeting. It's gonna be brought up your harassment of management.
I'd like to see him try. I'd like to see
You're
him
gonna get
try.
white texted on Twitter. You know, the termination of parokia.
White background, black text.
Mm-hmm. Well, what else?
Considering the actions of Parokia Butterfly in the recent, there has been some disagreements with management and,
We are happy to announce the graduation of Parokia.
we are happy. We are happy doing that. That's fucked up.
That is messed up.
extremely messed up. I don't know how
It'd
I
be
feel
funny.
about that.
It'd be funny.
Hey,
Come on, it'd be funny. It'd be funny.
July 10th. It's my birthday. Make the tweet. we're happy to
You
announce
graduate on your birthday.
on my birthday.
Hey guys, happy birthday to me. I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm finished. Bro fucks off for the rest of life.
You see Grimable getting donut-welled by John Neverlive in my chat. She's like, hi John, how are you, John? Please
I
don't
don't
donut
have
well
your
me, John.
chat. I don't have your chat open. What the hell?
I'm seeing this. This is.
Yeah, this is
I
so
almost-
sad. This
I
is
almost
so
feel
sad,
bad. This
Grimable.
is,
Guys, 11 minutes. 11 minutes left. Can you believe it? Almost here.
Almost
Soldier
here.
11.
Almost here.
Hold on.
Wait, I'm holding.
Holding.
I
Holding.
think like Rico's kettle has boiled, and there is
My
hot
what?
piping water in the kitchen.
What?
Perhaps.
Your kettle.
What?
Your kettle.
I don't
Your
have a
kettle has
kettle.
boiled.
Your
Are
kettle
you hearing
has
some kind of
boiled, my dear
whistling
sir.
from my
Whistling
microphone? Is that
kettle,
what you're
Rico.
saying? Are you saying that you're hearing some whistling from me?
No, I'm not hearing.
Yeah, the
whistling from
whistlers
you.
in
I'm
your
saying
room.
maybe at the run because you heard the kettle whistle.
The kettle.
Oh
The
no,
kettle whistle.
no. No.
The kettle is whistling in your
I'll
kitchen,
have you know.
Rico the
I'll
ghost.
have you know that I
Pick it
have
up.
a normal thing. I don't have a thing that squeaks. My water kettle thingy is one of those electronic ones, not the freak that you put on the stove.
Oh, so
I
you do
hate
have
those
a kettle,
stove ones.
An
I
electric
do.
kettle.
and it goes instead, and it like has the steam come out.
No, it does the noise when it boils. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah. That's the one. That's the one. Mine does that. I sometimes do that myself.
You go
Like you personally?
That's
Like
not
not
good.
this isn't you're not even talking about
Yeah.
your kettle anymore. You're just talking about you as
That's
the
really
person.
not good. That
Yeah,
doesn't sound like
some-
something
sometimes
that's
I
good
do
for a computer.
Now, why
Let's
are you
get
doing
to-
that? Why are you doing that? Sarielle.
Huh?
why are you making that noise? What?
Sometimes I just get so mad.
Oh, it's because you're angry. This is like emotion.
Roof starts steaming actively from rage.
Like you're like an old like Hanna-Barbera cartoon. You get really angry. You just
That's beautiful.
yep. You just let off some steam out of your ears.
No.
I didn't know you were steam powered at all. Like at all.
I
Oh
know.
yeah, he is.
Thank you,
Yes.
Comfy, for the 3
Come on, guys,
months.
everything's
Thank you,
subscribe to
Comfy.
your
How are you
channel for 3
doing?
months.
Next star model is gonna be him, but from 1950.
Steampunk,
first ever car.
steampunk yell.
That's not a
Steampunk
bad
yell.
idea.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't
It'd be
wanna.
like Victorian, like British. I would have a
No.
mustache and a monocle and a top hat.
I don't want to do that.
Is this Pokemon Dungeon
There you
OST?
There you go.
This
See
is
the moment we brainstorm. That's how you get him to quit the bit.
Mm. Bro's gonna be old
This
and
is Pokemon
rickety
X and
and full
Y.
of uranium. He's
So
already
what-
radioactive.
Oh, by the way, Sar, what's
Yes.
the? Oh, bro's bald.
Don't do that. What the hell? Okay, well, you know,
I know.
life is freaky like that.
I know you talked about this in your Sarielle rebirth, right?
Yeah.
Whose bright idea was it to give you that much radioactive material
What do you mean?
so that you have the potential to cause a substantial amount of damage when you do inevitably have a meltdown?
I did. I
You
decided that.
you gave yourself
Oh.
your own nuclear
sorry.
material. What?
I'm so sorry. Pardon
What?
me. Sorry, guys. Hello, everybody. My fault. Ignore that. Don't pay attention to that.
Oh,
Anyways, continue.
oh.
Yeah. Why is?
oh my God, Sar!
I got a
Hello.
blue-
Compy says,
blue
Sar, can I
ball.
bite into your arm and suck the juice out like a gusher? What do you have to say about
Um,
that? Do you have any thoughts?
I'd rather you didn't.
Well,
Would you be open
I'd
to
rather
it
you
there's your
didn't.
answer.
potentially in the future?
In the future,
Oh,
I'd rather you didn't. Please
Like
don't.
at all, like hard stop.
Yeah, just
perfect.
do that. That would be expensive.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Say.
Yes, expensive.
All right.
How
Well,
much taxpayer money did it take to build you, Sarielle?
$3,000.
How much of the US's
That-
military budget went into building you?
Oh wait, $3,000 is not a lot. I lied.
Yeah, that is not a lot.
$3,000 is like barely anything.
That's barely a graphics card in today.
God, don't talk about it. It's so comfy. Yeah, that is so comfy.
I'm feeling comfy right now.
Are you feeling very comfy?
Maybe they
5
did
minutes,
spend
guys.
$3,000 on renovating Sar. I mean, they gave him a wig. They kind of gave him a little bit of a new paint
Who's
job.
they?
Yeah, who is
The
they?
producers of the show.
No, Sar did this
Hi.
himself. Is it? Did he not?
Most of it.
Yeah, this is all all these cool things because he started off as a little bald baby coming out of the
Yeah.
dumpster.
The
Don't
parts
we all?
of your
Don't we all
body
start
from
off as a?
Permeable?
Wait, hold on, wait. I just want to wind this back. Don't we all start off as a bald baby?
No.
I mean, I was never a baby.
Born
I
fully
was never
covered in
born.
hair.
No, were you a hedgehog?
Pico? Or me?
I was born. I
I'm pretty
was
sure
born
isn't
with a full
everything
beard,
isn't everyone bald? Like
hair
born bald?
everywhere. No.
mean-
Actually,
I
a
mean-
lot of babies are not bald at birth. A lot of them have hair.
Yeah,
But-
some
Yeah,
babies have
that's true.
hair.
Now that I think about it, that's true.
Chat, there's a chance.
Yeah.
Most babies have hair, says Comfy robot moment.
Robots.
5
and
minutes!
5 minutes, guys. 4 minutes, actually. 4 minutes. Oh my goodness.
It's 4 minutes for me now. Let's
Guys,
freaking go, guys.
The link to the video is pinned on the thing. So if you want to watch it along with us, please do.
Yeah, watch it along with us. We have a couple of I was here's in chat. It's beautiful.
Yes,
It's
yes.
beautiful. It's
Spam the
beautiful.
chat. Spam the chat. I don't think Sar has emotes here yet. No. I don't know if you can do
I think
that.
you have to be. You
Quite
have to
bigger,
have
right?
a contract with, like, a monetization contract with.
I have to be partnered with
With
them.
Yeah, with YouTube. What is it? Membership? I
I
think you have
think
to get
so.
membership approvals in order to have that kind of stuff, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Maybe the next Neverlife Gen will have a YouTube streamer finally. YouTube is just really tough to stream on when you're
It is a bit hard
daily exist.
for that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the same thing
But
for Twitch as well. But it's not a platform built solely for streamers. That's why it's a little bit harder.
yeah,
But if you
I
advertise
think
it enough, people will
there's a lot
watch you.
of advantages to YouTube in the sense of, like, uploading content is a lot easier and getting eyes on you through your permanent style content, but Twitch is better for community building. Like, a lot of YouTube's community building features are kind of doo-doo shit balls.
Right. Hold on, let me
Well,
just.
not the best.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
not the
guys.
best.
Go ahead.
Any YouTube streamers out there?
I see a lot of people who do dual streaming, and I don't know how intensive that is. It's really cool though.
Oh yes.
Like, all
Um.
the big content creators, they all, like, triple stream. They stream on YouTube, on
I
Twitch,
know
and on
they have to have some sort of
Twitter.
like crazy some crazy internet for that.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I
let me
wonder, like,
just
how intensive
transform,
that is.
reset transform. Let's do.
Oh, guys, we're so excited.
We're so
Everybody
close.
start
Close.
twerking. Everybody start
2 minutes,
twerking.
guys. 2 minutes. I've changed the scene.
Don't do that.
What?
Start twerking.
Start jerking
Don't
it. Start
stop.
twerking it.
Start twerking, everyone.
If you
Twerk
started
with
twerking,
excitement.
stop twerking right now.
Everybody get out of your seats, turn around and face hard and start twerking. We're all in the live studio audience right now.
What a
Believe
crazy request.
it. Databio, guys. Hashtag databio. Trust.
This is gonna be
Say
like a
hi.
developer commentary.
How is
It
it?
will be.
Nuh-uh.
This is
Or
behind the
maybe.
scenes.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm so excited. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
We
We're
are so
approaching.
excited.
Look at him flapping around.
Stupid freak.
Okay, that's not nice.
Stupid freak.
That's
Stupid
not
blue
nice.
freak. Why are you
That's
blue?
not nice. That's
Ass
not
out.
nice.
Well,
What?
we have an ass out for Sar. That's beautiful. Oh,
Okay.
thank you for the twerks. Thank you. Shout out.
Shout out.
Twerking.
Do not twerk. Do not twerk.
Why does Sar hate twerking? I thought he was the ass guy.
This is
60 seconds.
60
But this
seconds.
is-
60
this is not
seconds.
appropriate. This is
Countdown. 1.
2, 5.
Actually, I'm gonna put this right down here.
7, 3, 1. 11, 1, 3, 1, 1, 7.
Because you're so good at counting. That's what I love about you. You're a great counter.
what?
It's
Is that-
60. We got to 60. Okay, everybody. Premiere will begin
I feel like I just tuned
shortly.
into a numbers station. What was that?
Yeah.
counting
It was
from
like it was like pirate radio for just a little bit. I've
Yeah.
turned
was
off the
counting-
BGM.
I was counting to 60. Bum, bum, bum.
Turned off the
Drinking
BGM.
for this
Let's
momentous occasion. Oh, comfy.
yeah.
Really, you're drinking?
Coffee doesn't need a momentous occasion to have a reason for drinking. You just say that to feel less bad about it.
Coffee's only a what's it called, drinker. A celebratory drink.
A social drinker?
Celebratory? No, I think it's celebratory, because social just means you're around people. I think coffee is alone in the room celebrating right now. Or maybe they're not in the room.
Yeah, maybe they're
I'm
in
an
a
alcoholic.
public car
Well,
park.
that's the first step to getting better. You got this, Comfy. We believe in you. Hell yeah.
Wagwan. Yeah, let's do this. I'm excited.
So excited.
Guys, it's 1700 hours. Where's the damn
Where is it?
premiere? Where is it?
Where is it?
Come on. It's gonna be here. It's here. Oh, and we have 2-minute wait time.
Yeah,
What?
it's here. Oh, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. It's okay. 2 minutes.
That's how premieres work, unfortunately. Well, that's okay.
That's quite all right.
At least we can get to enjoy the beautiful waiting time music. Am I right, guys?
This lets me actually let's
Who else dance into this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do do. Whoa. Whoa. I went back in time on accident. Oops. 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 Okay. Okay. We're good, guys. Are people good? Everything is fine?
Oh, Kavi says I'm so nervous, dude. I'm gonna pre. Please remain. Please refrain from
Please refrain from doing that.
please refrain from yelling water bucket and
Release!
water bucket release.
Release.
Guys, is this gonna be like a Minecraft movie experience where people are gonna start
Controversial.
acting really crazy in the theater?
Oh yeah, I brought a live Sarielle with me to theater right now. Actually, I'm gonna throw
Oh
it
yeah, I
in the
can
air.
flap around like the chicken.
Yeah.
We're actually the disturbances. Does everybody have their popcorn ready? I'm really excited.
I do.
I'm waiting
I'm
for
ready
my
to throw beer
popcorn.
bottles.
Well, am I the only person who thinks that like Jason Momoa going, "You want me to flip
10.
the chicken?" is funnier than the
9,
jockey
7,
line.
6, 5.
Yeah.
Yes. 4,
Four,
3,
3,
2,
2.
1.
Let's go. Hello world. Unit SAL 1 reporting for duty. That's me, otherwise known as
Holy shit.
Sarielle. Welcome to the top of the show, of which we have a wonderful one tonight. For those who may not know me yet, again, my name is Sarielle.
It's
I am the
Sarielle!
brand
I know
new
that
host
guy! I
of
know
the
him! I
lowest
know
rated
him!
talk show
I
in
know
hell.
him!
Trust
Wait,
me.
he's right beside me, isn't he?
For a little bit of your help, we can get much better ratings than the last guy. Ooh, that last guy, Bobby, summon another. Oh man, what a mess. But hey,
Oh,
show
yeah.
business is my middle name, even though I don't have a surname. Now I know what you're thinking.
I thought it was the NVT.
This guy is an absolute
Surname's the
sleazeball
NVT.
talk show host who lives
That's
in
your
hell.
surname.
What does that mean? Is he a demon? Is he a bug? Why does he look at me like that? Well, if you look deep into my power
Oh.
button eyes, I think you'll find I am an android
He's so
angel. Check him out. Wings on.
runs
Look
Android
again,
OS.
Wings off. But what's an android angel doing in hell, huh? The answer is watch the rebuild of Sarielle Part 2. Absolute
Rebuild
banger of a vault.
Sarielle.
I am part of Neverlive's
I do love
Generation
Angel.
2
He's
syndicate.
so cute. I love
As
this
you can
android,
see,
says
I am a
Coffee.
VTuber.
I love this android
stream
too,
on
man.
Twitch. I've got a little bit of YouTube
don't-
content, bit
I'm
of a
actually here to
TikTok
throw
presence,
tomatoes at him.
and also on
Boo.
Twitter and Blue
Get with
Sky.
the show.
Hit the follow buttons on all of those respective platforms if you would like to follow me, and I'll
Actually gonna
follow
dislike
you
this
back.
video. Excuse me, sorry. Oh,
I have my
mean, like, physically,
Sarielle
Not
popcorn
like-
bucket
I'm not
ready.
gonna-
My
I
Sarielle head
don't do
popcorn
follow
bucket.
for follow most of the time. It's
Or the top of his head is
situational.
hollowed
Now,
out.
the way this works is, of course,
I
this
thought
is a late night
was
talk
gonna
show.
follow you home.
And what would a
That's
late
beautiful.
night talk show be without guests to talk with at late at night?
Dude,
Of course,
Sarah's
being a
got a
VTuber
badass look at his
myself, my
booty
passion
shorts.
is
That's
in
his hip dip, dude.
spotlighting other creatives of the community. We have tonight 3 special guests and one very special co-host, the wonderful
wonder who
Parokia
that is.
Alabang.
Oh my
Bring
god,
them
it's me!
out.
I'm on TV, mom.
That's them. They're coming. Here I am joined by the wonderful Parokia Alabang.
Hello. Nice to meet everyone. I'm pleased to be here.
Joining us as the first
so tall,
co-host
they're
of the
cut
Sarielle
off.
Show.
It's
How exciting is
beautiful.
that?
They couldn't get a wide
Super
enough
exciting.
camera.
I mean, me personally,
No.
I'm excited. Can't wait to meet the guests today.
Always pleased to be in the presence of Parokia,
Mhm.
even more today because we have a very special pilot episode of the Sarielle Show tonight. We've got a theme. What's the theme?
What would that be?
Well, what's the theme?
VTuber
Fatherhood.
artists.
Artists.
Oh,
VTubers who are
let's
who
go.
are
artists.
Artists. What are
Or
they?
artists who are VTubers.
Artists who are VTubers. But they might
Mhm.
also be VTubers who are artists.
Either way,
Oh.
you know,
A little birdie
artists nonetheless.
told me you have a bit of a background in artwork. See how I use the word
I
background?
do. I do dabble from time to time. I involve myself a lot in visual development and background arts, mostly under a different guise, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, I do consider myself an artist. I do.
You're quite the visual development yourself.
Oh, thank you so much. You flatter
Whoa.
me.
You're welcome.
You flatter me.
It
Wording
is
on
a
camera? That's
wonder,
crazy.
absolutely wonderful to have you on the show tonight. We have three
It's gonna be a quite
lovely
longer
guests coming up.
sexual
First,
words.
we have
Whoa,
the
wait,
reign
no.
of Never Lives Generation 1
It
Soul
was not
Sender.
intended like that.
Heard a lot of great things about Rain Live. You know, we have perhaps a special guest for them later today as well.
We had to pull out the stops. It wasn't easy, but we put those
It
pieces
wasn't
together.
easy. It wasn't cheap either.
Nope.
Mom,
Nope.
podcast.
We, the Sarielle Show,
It's not
after
easy
its
being
first,
cheesy.
recording,
It's not.
its first taping is the word we
Like
use.
Chester
Unfortunately,
Cheeto.
we have gone into the vet, so
Even if they say
hopefully
it is, it's not.
It's
tonight's
not.
episode is a
Never
success. Otherwise, there will be no more.
Oh shit.
We've got our second guest
Not looking good, Sarielle.
Oh.
coming up after Rain. That is the magnificent Owl. Long
Owl
time
Blockade.
friend of the stream, long time friend of the show, and it's an absolute pleasure to welcome them on for the pilot episode.
Yeah.
And finally, last but not least, who do we have?
Grimmiable. Grimmiable.
It's
The
Grimmy.
big blue, the big orange.
The big blue bogey.
Mhm. They
Absolute
call her the
booger of a
boogeyman
human.
of the workshop.
Booger man.
The booger man of the
Booger
workshop.
man.
Oh.
A
Yeah.
robot's worst nightmare. You don't want to see her with a wrench around you.
What was that expression?
The great Grimmier of Never Lives Generation 3 X Live is on the show. It's gonna be a great show tonight. It's gonna be a great show tonight, folks. Stay tuned
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
for after
yes.
these messages.
Ads?
Yes, people.
That's-
Just
Oh,
doing
no.
a big shout out to Sarielle here. You need to get
Sarielle!
on and follow
Sarielle!
his shit. That's
I know him.
Unit SAR 13113, aka SAR or Sarielle, on the Sarielle Twitch channel. The guy is a live streamer. He's a VTuber.
Dude, I
He's an
love these
android
TikTok
angel
style
from
dads.
hell. He's
They're
a
so
late
cool.
night talk show host.
I love the
and he's
cameo
one of
watermark.
the Never Lives Generation 2 syndicate. Big shout out
favorite
to him
Sarielle
and his
streamer.
channel. Keep
Sarielle.
liking his shit. Watch his shit because he follows Big Steve. Get in. Oh, and by the way,
Get
everyone else
it.
get to fuck.
Because he
Oh.
followed.
And
Guys,
welcome
watch
back
him because
to
he
the
follows Big Steve.
studio. How's the
Thank
seat?
you, Big Steve.
Warm.
Warm?
I feel like someone was sitting here before I did, but
Nope, you're the first person. First person ever.
there's a big ass imprint. You sure the janitor didn't get in here and sat down on these lovely leather seats?
Our first guest, Rain, bring them in!
Hello everyone, I'm Rain. My name is Rain. I'm Rain Live, Rain Days, Rain,
Rain!
PT. You can call me by any name. It works.
The reign of all time.
Rainy.
Yes, that's
Raining.
me. That's also me. Raining.
Pleased to
Maybe.
have you
I
here,
mean,
Rain.
say that.
It's great to
Yeah,
have
I'm
you here,
happy to
Rain.
be here.
So, I gotta ask you, this
Hmm.
is a big moment in Sarielle history. Not just Sarielle
Okay.
history,
True,
but
true.
television history. Across
Massive.
all worlds, all dimensions, hell, earth,
Mm.
wherever this is broadcasted, because you are the first guest of the Sarielle Show. That's pretty special, huh? Round of applause for that one.
I
Hey!
know. I'm so excited. Oh,
I'm
I'm so
excited.
excited to be here.
I'm so excited.
Everyone's been
Oh, you are?
anticipating
I'm
this
also so
guest
excited.
appearance.
So, we gotta start with a bit of intro. Please tell us about yourself.
Well, as I said, my name is Rain. I am part of the Soul Sunder generation of Never Live, and I am a demon archivist, sorting all these souls incoming into hell.
So, you mentioned Neverlive. What's a Neverlive? I've never heard of a Neverlive.
What's
Have
a
you ever heard of a
Neverlive?
Neverlive?
Never
Ah.
ever
Never.
was that.
Never in my life.
Never in your
Good
life.
one.
What is a never life?
A Never Live is a group of VTubers that you guys may or may not be a part of.
Oh. Hey, that's
Who
news to
are
me.
you guys? Who does this involve?
Who does this involve?
Yeah, explain a little bit more on that.
Explain a little bit more.
Who are the members of this group?
Who are the members of
Who
this
are the
group?
members of this group? Let me bring them up. Well, we have me, Rain. We have a friend. I'm assuming a friend of the show named Vico.
Mm-hmm.
We have good old Sarielle
Actually, an
here.
enemy
Not a
of the
friend.
show.
Yeah.
You
Sorry.
Rise.
Major
We
enemy.
got Taro right over here.
Are
We
you the
got-
anti-Sarielle?
Oh god, you're putting me
Yeah,
on
I
the
hate that
spot.
very
I know we have
Unfortunately,
Mystic.
well, you are in the middle of the
Screamable,
screen. You are under the
Compy.
spotlight quite
Very
literally.
much in the spot.
Yeah.
There's a reticule aimed at
It's
the middle
almost
of your
as
head if you don't answer this correctly. By the
We
way,
have a sniper at the
No
top
pressure.
of the building. You can see the audience is empty except for one guy up there with a rifle.
Hi,
Mhm.
hi, yeah, hi.
Oh my
Good
God.
to see you out there.
Yes, he's your biggest fan.
Oh, shit. What?
We also have Mocha
Oh.
and Tinta
Oh.
and Wire. I think I got everyone. I
Oh,
think that
did
was
it lag?
everybody.
I wasn't keeping count.
but let's just say you got
Let's
it
say
right,
you did.
everyone.
You did it.
Let's give Rain a round of
Congratulations.
applause.
You
Thank you,
win
Rain. Thank you, thank
the
you.
grand
I love
prize.
legend.
Pleased to have you here, Rain.
Pleased to have
Again,
you.
thank
Happy
you,
Legend.
thank you for coming onto the show.
Oh, I'm happy to be
Thank
here.
you again. And you are part of Never
Mhm.
Live's Soul Sender. What's that? What's Soul Sender?
What is a
Soul Sender. Well, it is both the group and a corporation in hell that is meant for the distribution of incoming souls and souls going back to Earth in their system of reincarnation. So, you know, I'm unfortunately locked
And what
in
are they
the
called?
dungeons, the archives most of the time. And
Mm,
I stare at my little screens all day. I write down all the
Mhm.
names. I look at all the
Mhm.
stuff. All
Right.
that good stuff down there.
Mm.
What's a typical day in the life of Rain days? Walk us through
A
it.
rain day.
You
Walk us
know?
through it.
Well,
That guy's
yeah.
so educated.
you know, I wake up. I usually make my cup of tea, as you see I got
Love
here.
Rainy.
Kind of get ready for work, and then I work my. I mean, it kind of depends on how many. I mean, we always get a ton of souls every day, but you know,
Right.
depends on how
Right.
many I'm assigned
People do
and
be
how many other
dying.
people are assigned. And you know, I'm up and down those shelves pretty much for like hours and hours. Sometimes it's hard to count. You know, I've lived a
Mhm.
long life.
Sleeping.
I don't know how
Can
long.
you imagine how
It's hard to
strong
keep
Rain's
count
legs
after
are
so many
It's
climbing
years,
up
really
and
hard to keep
down
Many
count when
years.
you're
Right.
so up.
all
You know
the
what I mean?
time.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
So and then I'll go
Monkey
home.
style.
I'll have a nap and
No
then kind of
ladders
do
or
it all
anything.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Rinse and repeat.
That's the way you
Yep,
do it. So you work retail
Yeah.
then.
Bro
Like
has
like a
some
chimp in the
crazy
Amazon rainforest,
palaces.
reaching
Look
for
at
the
basically.
highest
Tell us a
banana.
little bit more about that.
Uh, uh, um,
So you said that the group is called, what are they called again?
Soul Sender. Yes.
Soul
Yeah, your
Sender.
company. Mm-hmm.
Soul Sender. We send those souls,
Soul
baby.
Sender.
Never heard of her.
I only just met her. Oh, hey, hey.
Hey.
Yabba
Man,
dabba.
this is a tough
Yabba
crowd,
dabba
huh?
doo.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo. You've walked
You've
into a room full of 2 Fred Flintstones. Count them. 1, 2. Fred Flintstones. You're a VTuber. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
And I gotta ask, how long have you been doing VTubing?
Oh, well, that's a great question because I was a PNG tuber before.
Mm-hmm. Which we do include.
But
I just noticed that Rain's
VTubing
tail
specifically,
twitches when their
it's
ears move.
probably.
Mm.
Is it gonna be the 3rd year this year? I think so.
You think so?
Maybe the 4th. Maybe
Bro's
the 4th.
communicating
I
with the home planet.
really can't
Gotta
remember.
send the signals.
Were you a content creator
5G.
before you started VTubing?
Yeah, I dabbled a little bit. I mostly just posted my art online and kind of streamed some artwork. But you know, Vico and I have been friends for a long time, and Vico had the vision, and so we realized that vision. So
The vision.
The founding members.
The founding
Yes.
Right
members. We call them the
I've been here
founders.
for a while.
3 years in the business of content creating. Well,
3 years in the biz.
in Never Live, a small blip in your career or in your entire lifespan as a demon.
How long is your
This is
lifespan?
true.
Let's clarify this.
How long is my lifespan? Well,
Yeah.
I am basically 4,000 this year. I think I'll be turning
Mhm,
4,000 or
mhm.
something like that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I know. I'm so
Express
quite
that
young for a
right.
Yes,
demon,
this is
but you
one
know,
Chloe's
like
birthday.
everyone else, they think
You
I'm
don't
old.
look a day over 300
Oh, thank
3,300
you. Thank you.
3,999.
Something that not everyone knows about the Neverlife group. Neverlife, as it's now known, used to be called, back in the early days when it was one generation, it was just called Soul Sender, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was just me. It was me, Vico, Wire, and an ex-member named Yuki.
We love Yuki. Shout out
We
to
do love
Yuki. Oh, shout out Yuki.
Shout out to Yuki. Never met him, but I'm sure they're fantastic. I'd love to meet him in the future.
I gotta ask, how
Yeah, it was great.
did you and yourself and the other members of Soul Sender find each other?
I mean, Vico and I met when Vico came down to the archives one day, and was
Vico
had
mentioned.
just was a fresh
Vico
soul.
mentioned.
Vico mentioned?
Just
Holy
came
crap.
through from Earth and was kind of inquiring some things. And unfortunately, I'm not all life is confidential. Like all of your lives are confidential once you come in as a soul. So I can't really share that with you. But I kind of was I was also kind of a fresh recruit too, Soul Sender also. I mean,
Oh.
I'd been in the archive for about 1,000, 2,000 years at that point.
So you were
maybe
both greenhorns
about-
in it together,
I don't
but you had a little, yeah,
Right.
you had a leg up in terms of
Yes.
experience.
Exactly. I mean, I had to go through the training for about 1,000, as most demons do who are born in hell.
Mhm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I'd met Vico, and he was kind of the first one who really showed some compassion to me, because most souls don't really like demons. Just
What the hell?
it is how it is. And then I was introduced to Wire through Vico because they both
Aw.
had they both worked at Soul Sender as well, in the higher up areas. So yeah, and that was kind of how we all met.
Wonderful. It's always nice to hear an origin story,
Mm.
Yeah.
to
An
be
orange
friends for
story.
so long and to still be friends to this day. Really, really nice to hear.
know.
Is that why
I
your
mean, it was
tail is
only-
orange?
Yeah.
Why? Wait,
The
why is my
origin
tail
story?
orange? My tail's just orange because I mean, maybe.
We love your design. Could you tell us more
Thank you.
about the creative process that was behind it?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I mean, I love blue. And I also originally was hoping to be yellow.
Oh, look at
But-
that!
Ooh.
Yes, I know. Both
So
of
you
you
were
guys have
surrounded
the
by the
colors that I
two-
want. I
The
know.
blue and yellow of Neverlife.
Mhm.
Yes. I have a little bit of yellow on my arms here, as you can see. But I mean, if you guys have ever seen a color wheel, blue and orange are opposites, and it
Mhm.
just I think it kind of fit into place for the design
Fits
part
very
of that.
well.
Like a Nerf Elite Nerf gun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well,
I
I
They
know
are
those
very
Nerf Elite
nerf
ones?
colored.
You're very
A
Nerf
very
colored.
Nerf
shoots
colored?
children in the
Yeah, like a
eyes
Nerf
gun.
regularly. It's really
Or
beautiful.
a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
They have been
Yeah.
responsible
Those are
for
Nerf
several
darts
I have
on
seen
their-
trains before, have you?
on their little thing.
Have you seen bread?
Bread,
Have I
maybe.
seen bread? I mean, yeah.
The human delicacy known as bread?
Well, I've seen
Alaskan
a
brown
lot of
bears.
things
You ever
through
seen
people's
any?
memories.
Bread.
Seen what?
Alaskan brown bears.
Maybe once. I'm not sure.
Any wheat, any grain, any bears,
Any grain?
any trains?
Trains?
I mean,
I must say that
They're harassing
when you mentioned about
Rain.
wanting to be
This
blue and yellow,
segment
it
is
made
just
me realize.
harassment of
Do
this
you
poor
reckon that
person.
you're the result of if me and
Harassing
Paro
the
have like a
guests.
fusion dance and became like Pinocchio becomes like a real boy?
True.
I mean, I'm not I'm not an automaton nor a robot, so
But you are.
maybe
That's what I mean. But if
not
we became like
quite.
real, if we became like of the flesh.
Oh, if you
You know,
became okay, so
of
if
the
you were grown in
flesh.
a tube, right?
Of
No,
the
no.
flesh.
If we
Yes.
both merged together in a fusion dance, and then Geppetto
Right.
came and
Mhm.
someone made a wish, and we became a real boy.
Yeah. And then we went, I
So what's
want
the
I
point
have the
of
whole
being
world
a-
to see.
What's the
Yeah,
point of acting in that
exactly.
I
situation?
suppose you
Yeah.
could
Did
say
you just
that.
wish 'cause
you're
a real
blue and
boy?
yellow?
I mean,
Yeah.
It's
I'm
something that
saying-
was said.
I'm saying that we're
I mean,
together
our
we
horns
make
are kind of
rain. We're
similar,
gonna
and
split
I
two split
me and
halves of
me and
rain.
Paro have
Exactly.
the kind of that
Yeah.
bell sleeves
Yeah.
a little bit.
I used to have
going
a
on.
tail.
It's true, you
The
used to.
fucking wing.
I used to.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the wing.
What is the story behind how your model came
Or
to be?
just
I'd
being
like to
eye
know a little bit
candy
more
on the
about
screen.
the
Like
design
those
process.
ladies in
Yeah, pretty
wrestling
much.
matches
Yeah,
carrying the stupid match
well,
number.
we had an original
Yeah.
design. Vico and I worked really hard. Like, went through many,
Really my facial expressions.
many designs. I really was sold on the idea of having a long
Whoa!
skirt. Just because I think they're really comfortable. They keep me nice and warm.
Adidas
You
Rain!
know.
Adidas! I love
And
Adidas Rain!
I had to fight Vico a little bit because I used to have a shorter one, and
They're so long.
Vico loves showing legs. So we did
Yeah.
have to. I did have to kind of fight for my fight for my long
The
skirt.
modesty.
But
Fight for my life.
I really liked how it turned out. I really love my new jacket. I feel really official. I feel really,
You
you
look
know,
it.
I'm going to work every day. I got that tie on.
You're on that
you know, I
grind.
think
If
I
the
am
money
on
was
that
calling,
grind, you know?
you'd pick up the phone.
I sit in that office. I do my office work, you know.
Ring, 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 ring,
Ring, ring, ring.
ring, ring, ring. Pick up the phone. What does it
Hello?
say? What does it say,
Ring,
Rain?
ring,
What does it say?
What does it say?
Hello?
It says the
Hello?
money's calling. Do you pick up?
That's the money. That's the money.
The money's calling.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's the
better
money.
pick up.
I'll pick up the money call.
Okay,
That's
you
the
picked up
money.
the phone.
Oh.
The money's on the line.
Hi, money.
Hey, I got $100,000 here for you.
Right.
Would you ever be
What's
interested?
that?
Do you want it?
Would you ever be interested in adapting the model to a 3D medium?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know, if I got that $100,000 from the money line, I would totally be down.
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why won't the
I'd be
what does the
down.
money have to say about? I mean, I'm
the
interested,
hell?
invested in this bit.
Don't
That's
like
so
you.
What does the
fucked
money
up.
have to say about that?
Yeah,
What
money.
the
was-
hell?
I mean,
Money,
it's
call
like
me
it's for an
right
angel
now.
investor. I mean, I'm here for you. Like, if you need the money, I got the money. That's why they call me Mr. Money. That's why
Right.
that's why they call me Mr. Money. I have the
That's
money.
why they call
you
them
know.
Mr. Money.
That's why they call me Mr. Money. I
That's
have
why
the
they
money.
call them
Anything you
Mr.
need,
Money.
anything you need. Yeah, anything you need.
Anything you need.
Anything.
Producer,
Okay,
producer
okay.
of the
Anything.
Money
Sarielle
can be
Show? Is that what's
used to
happening?
purchase. It can
Mhm.
be exchanged for
He's
goods and
a
services.
he's an angel
Great.
investor.
I gotta go now.
Wow, that's
I gotta make the
beautiful.
business deals.
The money was
I gotta
calling.
go
Now the
now.
money is
Yeah,
leaving.
of course, Mr. Money.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
Thank
got-
you.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Isn't that what we call a
Yep.
recession? When the money leaves?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
God.
no.
Well,
Well, I
the
gotta
show
go,
is
guys.
officially
Thanks
in
for having me.
recession. The
Oh,
Sarielle
God.
show is now
Oh,
officially in economic recession. Good to know.
Oh,
Good to
no.
know.
That's
wasn't
unfortunate
it
to
already
Here's a
hear.
an
surprise for you,
economic recession before that?
Okay.
This time?
Yeah, the
We
worst
pulled out a
rated
lot of
show
stops to
in
make this
hell.
happen.
Yeah.
said
I'm
before-
very
a lot
excited.
of stops.
You said before that you were born in a test tube. Is that correct?
I was born. I wouldn't call it a test tube, but it
You
was
called it a test
would.
tube
We
earlier in
would,
the
though.
interview,
We
and
would
you
call
are
it a test
under
tube.
oath.
We would call it a
Does
test
it
tube.
count as
Device.
birth if you're
A device.
developed in a test tube?
You were born of the
Yeah,
machine.
I mean
Understand
it's
that?
like it's a tank and it looks kind of tube-like. You know.
So you're a
it's
test tube
tube.
baby.
Yeah.
Tank.
I
God.
guess you could call me a test tube baby if you really wanted
admit it.
to.
Well,
Mm.
We're here to
Good for
reveal
that.
you have lived a lie the whole of your life.
Have I really?
Yes,
No
you
way.
were not born of a machine. You were not born and grown in a
No.
lab, nor a test tube, nor whatever you think it was. We have found
Mhm.
via DNA samples we've collected against your consent, we have
Mhm.
found your father,
Oh my
Right.
god.
Holy shit.
Okay.
and he's in the
Oh
room.
my god. This
Bring him
turned
out.
into Maury?
Hello,
What the
everybody.
hell?
Hello. I am Yael Proof. I'm Rain Days' father. Hello. Thanks for having me. Thank you for having
Audience
me.
cheers.
You're very,
Nice to meet you,
wel-
Sarielle.
you're
Nice to
very
meet you,
welcome,
Ryan.
and it's wonderful to meet you. You're
Thanks
actually
for having me. Thanks for
something of a
thanks
hero
for
of
having
mine.
me. Mhm. I came all the way from Camino to be here. A long
You're
way.
from
A long
Camino?
way.
I didn't know you were from
Yeah,
Camino.
well, I had a stopover flight. Yeah. Had a layover.
Yeah.
Oh, indubitably, yes. Indubitably.
Is that something he says?
It is something I say. Yeah, it's
That's
something I
something
say.
Yael Poof says.
It's something I say.
Amazing.
Yes, yes.
It's your father, Rain. We
Yeah,
found
yeah.
via your family tree
Hey.
your long lost
Yeah.
father.
Mm-hmm. Well, while I'm here, do you have any questions for me?
Do you have any questions for him?
Mm. Why? What? Why? Why? Right. Awesome.
Well, thank you for your time here, Sarielle. Thank you for being on the
you.
show, and hopefully
Thank you, everybody.
two
Thank you for having me.
can reunite
It's
and
been a
make
pleasant
up.
crowd here. It's been a pleasant crowd. It's amazing. I'd be happy to be on the show next time. Thank you so much.
Very
His
welcome,
answers are
Rain,
scary.
for that unique
Shocking.
experience, and I
Wow,
hope
that was
you
Yariel
two.
Proof,
Come
dude.
from
I hope
Yariel
you two
Proof.
together
Wow.
after the show can find the
Jeans really didn't fight
nearest
at all when
local
Rain was
park
getting
and
developed
play
in his
Force
womb. It
Frisbee.
was so sad.
You're very talented to the artist. Where
Thank
did your
you.
journey in illustration begin?
Well, when I was just a wee little demon, you know all those Earth How to Draw manga books?
Oh yeah. I'm
Oh
very
yeah.
What is
familiar.
manga?
Oh yeah, I came
Oh,
into
yeah.
some of those.
Yeah, what's
I
manga?
came into some of those.
Says
What is
the
that?
number
Yeah, what's
one
anime?
memes
I
of
had
all
maybe
time. What the fuck? They're
5.
actively lying.
Okay.
I know
What's
who these
manga?
freaks are.
What's manga?
What's a manga?
that's
It's
the
from
thing that we have here.
the Earth country Japan is an artistic style which
The
has been
country
dubbed
Japan.
manga, which
The
is
Earth
the
country Japan.
comic
They
drawn
gotta
version, I
specify.
believe, and anime is
It's
the
not
animated
Hell
version of
Japan.
that style.
Hell
That's
Japan.
best I can explain it.
The Hell Country Japan.
They're like,
Fantastic.
You gotta make
no
sure you
wonder
know
they
which
call you
print it's coming from.
the encyclopedia archivist
Aw,
of
yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
one
That's
really
stinks.
good.
Let's move on.
Why
Have you
you
explored
left it in?
other artistic mediums
Have I done other artistic mediums?
in
Well,
terms
I
of
mean,
maybe branching out into painting or
I have
finger
done quite a
painting?
lot.
I will say that Yariel
I
poop
mean, I don't
bin
know if I'd
was
be
a
able
was a
to
lot longer
Ever done any
than
play?
remember
that.
everything that
Oh,
I've done, but I
God.
do lots of
Country
digital, as you all
time.
know.
Yeah.
I do a lot with
Yeah.
pen and ink, and I do a lot of sketching with some pencils.
There was the whole thing about
graphite,
Django Fett,
usually
wasn't there?
with a mechanical
was, yeah.
pencil.
It went
I've
on for, like,
done
another 2
oils in the
minutes.
past. I've dabbled
Oh
in
my
watercolor and
God.
gouache. One of my favorite things that I haven't been able to do recently is block printing specifically with linoleum. I don't know. I do a lot. If it exists, I've probably done it.
That's a rule to live by. And if people want to see your art, where do they go?
Where do they
Do
go? Well,
everything?
you can find
Including
someone who's totally
methamphetamines.
not me at Rainy Days on
That was said by
most
Sarielle.
platforms.
Remember
it was
this.
Rainy
Probably.
Days.
saying if it's been
At
done
someone
before,
has
it's
to
been done
totally
by
not-
Rain. That's the
It's
rule.
Stealing
totally
someone's
not
art?
me. They
You're
steal my
implying
art
that
all the
Rain has
time,
done
guys. You know?
methamphetamines?
Mm.
I know.
Hey,
I know.
Rain
little
said it,
bit.
not
Could
me.
happen to anybody.
That seems a little bit
Starting
tough.
to run out.
Really
Well,
good.
They
in
said
fact,
it.
you
Rain
said it.
They said it.
Here,
They
but
said
we've
it.
got a few left.
They said it.
Thank you for your time.
You were the
once
one who
again.
said that if it's done,
Here's
been
another
done
question.
before. They were just referring to
Do you
art.
think Bernice
know.
will get mogged by Artie?
What the fuck?
What?
Oh, wait. There he
Oh.
is. It's Artie.
There he is.
Damn it.
What kind of content and games
Um,
can we look forward to from future Vane live streams?
Well, usually art. I was supposed to play Cult of the Lamb. Been having some internet issues, as is common in hell. I mean, you know, we don't got very good satellites
Sounds
over
like the
here.
lamb got sacrificed, huh?
Yeah. Mhm,
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
But I love playing games. I've been wanting to play Minecraft and Terraria again. I play pretty much anything, whether it's cozy or Overwatch, which is not cozy.
That's our cozy streamer.
But usually I draw. So
That's
what
my
you can
cozy
expect.
streamer.
And
Oh my
also
God.
maybe
That's our
I'm
cozy
planning
streamer.
Everybody
a
cheered.
hand cam
We all
stream
cheered.
soon. So
Everyone
Ooh.
clapped.
Everybody clap.
And how about for non-stream
clapping
related
right now.
content? Because
I'm
you were
clapping.
telling
No
me
hands.
a little bit about something before
well,
the show. I'd like to
I
hear.
mean, I guess
Well,
I
I
could
would like
do
the
that.
viewers to hear a
Hold
bit more about it.
Hold on.
yeah.
Hold on.
Well, non-stream
Hold on,
related
I have to take
content.
off
I
my
have a
socks for
YouTube
this.
channel.
What the
I
hell?
eventually would like to post some more YouTube videos. I believe that
perfect,
my YouTube handle is
Rainy
Rain
hates
PT.
feet, so this is perfect for that.
We'll look it
Um,
up.
I
Bit
haven't
where I take my socks off and I
Yes,
start
look it up.
slapping
We've
my
done the
feet together.
research.
Aye,
Not.
aye, aye.
Yes.
Interesting.
Nah.
Okay, I don't know how audible it
Nuts.
is, but it's happening. I did
Nuts.
it. I
Um,
clapped with no
I mean, you can
hands.
always find me on
I did not
Congratulations,
hear
Insta
any of that.
and
Maybe your stream
Twitter,
heard it.
at Rain.
That's
PT
you can do
as
a
well.
marshmallow clap.
And
You
then,
ever
of
heard of a
course, you
marshmallow
can
clap?
find my artwork at someone who is not me, which
No.
is Rain Days.
What is that?
It's
And
like when
in
you
the
pretend
case
there's like
that
a big marshmallow between
You
your hands
create
and they don't
content
actually
which
like
is
meet.
not related to
Oh.
your live streams on Twitch.
It's like not.
Would
So
we
it's not
call
making
that
a sound at all.
Rain off live?
It's not making a sound. You're just waving your hands.
Ooh,
Back and forth, back and forth, back and
ooh,
forth.
That's a
Not
good
bad, well,
one.
like,
I think we can call it that for sure.
Side to
Just
side.
imagine you have a marshmallow and you're
Hand
trying to
pending.
clap, but there's a marshmallow between your hands.
Oh.
Of course.
Did you enjoy Mark Ruffalo's performance in the movie Poor Things?
Oh,
I have not seen that movie.
Thank you very much. That's our time.
Thank you so much.
For,
Thank you so much
for
for
this
having me.
guest.
bye, Rainy.
And
You
what a pleasure to
miss
have you.
having me.
You were the best
Thank
part of
you
the
for
show.
being
We'll
here.
miss you so much, Rain.
Hopefully,
Thank
we'll
you
be
so
catching
much.
your
Home,
streams
please.
and your
Please,
Oh,
Rain.
if I
stream
hear
related
Grimmy's
content.
on
Rain off
later
live,
on this
that's
show.
impending
Mm-hmm.
in the near future.
Fuck Owl,
What'd you
then.
say?
You better
Sorry,
head out of the
guys.
studio
And
and
Yeah.
go greet dear old
Fuck-
dad. I'm
fuck
sure he's
everyone
waiting.
else in the show,
I'm
I
sure he's
guess.
waiting.
Right.
Says
yeah,
Vico.
yeah.
I'm over here, Rainy. I'm over here.
It's
He's
surprising.
like,
how
oh my God,
Rain
Sarielle.
and Grimmy are
I'll
both.
be on my way in a minute.
And that was
really
the
have a theme
wonderful
for the
Rain
show.
Live. You can see
We
them
got only
live
orange,
at
yellow, or blue guys on.
twitch.tv/Rain
crazy.
Live. More coming
Yeah,
up.
no
You know
purples.
who has
These
favorites.
messages.
Yeah, Rainy is my favorite. I think everybody knows that.
Konnichiwa. This is Sephiroth
I love you.
Sword
Steph
57.
Sun. Seth Summer.
Sephiroth.
You
Oh,
splashed us.
oh my God.
And I am
Tuskaru.
here to tell
Tuskaru.
you
Oh,
to go
clip
and
that, clip
follow
that, clip that now, clip that.
SAR13113, aka Saru, or Sarielle, on the Sarielle ENVT Twitch channel. That would be super.
I love this man. I love this man too.
Do you
He
think he
is
watches
a
you?
live
He's
streamer,
an
hope he
avid
does now,
audience
sorry.
member.
VTuber, an
No,
Android
but his cameos are
angel
cheap.
from hell, a
Damn.
late-night
It's worth
talk show
That's-
host, and one
The
of
Emperor of
Never
Japan. He
Life
really is. He really is.
Generation 2.
I'm so happy to see
Syndicate.
him. Life is beautiful.
So do yourself a favor and go and follow right
He's more of
now.
a shogun. He has that power
And
about
with
him.
that will be it from me.
He's
Sephiroth
so
Sword
big. Yeah,
57.
he's.
Have a
Well, that's a
good
little
night.
bit rude, guys. You don't need to
evening,
comment on his
morning,
massive
or day.
wiener. Come
No,
on,
he's
guys.
no. He means
Sayonara.
he's big on the internet. In
Oh.
popularity, right?
Oh, I see. Sorry, I
Sephiroth
thought we were
Sword.
objectifying his
Welcome back,
big
every
dick.
pony.
Sorry.
Yeah, Astro would never
Every
objectify.
pony.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody.
Sad.
We are now joined by our second guest. Tonight in the studio,
I was
we
getting
have the
communicated with.
wonderful Owl Blockade.
Ow!
I forgot my line.
Congratulations.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My legs
Yeah.
are cut off.
Is
Oh,
this
that's-
the part where I'm supposed to say hello
Yes.
world?
I was
Use
gonna say, this is
SAR11.
probably
I
the
forgot
most
the
like
names.
chaotic
I forgot
of the
the numbers.
Yeah.
I'm a big
that we
fan.
did.
It was so funny.
Okay,
What was
well,
that, Tar?
you're out. You're done.
It's Al. This could
No
be
more
me. It's
interview for
Al.
you.
Al, you're on screen. Al.
Get out of this building.
Okay, exit stage left, please. Thank you.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Al. I do many owl things. Mainly variety over at twitch.tv/Owl Blockade, the underscore is silent.
Mhm.
You have so many birds on this show. I'm realizing Rain is also an owl. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I want to close
It's
some
a
of
These
that.
Productions are
owls and
hard.
birds.
That's all good. That's
And
all,
Rain has
I've got a question
their
already.
chatters, the bird brains.
Let's clear
That's
this up.
great.
Your name is
No,
Owl.
that's not their
Is
That's
that
name.
what they're
correct?
called.
I'm Al,
They're called the
yes.
bird brains.
I am
Their
Owl.
names are raindrops.
Yep,
I
that-
named
The
that's,
them.
bird brains.
that's my
Bird
thing.
brains.
The,
I
the
That's
chat
your
can
thing.
say
decided
that.
that
Nice to meet
raindrops
you,
was the
nice to
best
meet you.
name
Hello, hello.
objectively.
Imagine I'm
Not the
looking
rain
left
stickles.
instead of right.
No,
Say I am. Say I
not
am
a lot of
Para.
people like that one for some reason.
I am Paro.
I am Sir. We follow
And
in
we
the
are-
shepherd's example.
Sorry. And we are
We are
the
the
Sarielle. Yeah.
the Sarielle Show.
The Sarielle Show.
Real show.
Woo! Audience cheer and sound effect.
But you're not an owl
Woo!
VTuber. Oh yeah.
Now, a lot of people tend to get confused because of my name.
But you introduce
Mhm.
yourself by saying you do owl things.
Yeah, I tend to
Does
stay
that
up all
imply-
night and scream at the top of trees.
Exactly, because I was thinking, does that
It's a
imply that
double-
you're
They throw
not
up rat's
owl?
hole.
You're not an owl, but you are owl-like in the way that you.
No,
they-
owls don't throw up
punch
rats.
rats
hole.
and
They
mice.
just
I think they
throw
call- they
up
call 'em
skin and
pellets.
bones.
Ever
Yeah,
since
skin
I
and
got
bones.
that
Yeah.
nickname almost 10 years ago,
Owl
I've
pellets.
not been beaten for owl allegations.
I was about to ask if
New
there was a
thing
story
comes
behind
out.
it.
There's an owl in it. It becomes my favorite thing. And then I just start crying because, oh no, it's an owl. I'm not beating it.
It's an owl,
It's an owl.
and that's the story behind the name owl, the nickname owl.
Yeah.
Hoot.
Kinda, cannot. I used to play Team Fortress 2 a lot back then.
Oh, and there's like
Ooh.
an owl heavy, isn't there? Is that
No,
where it comes from?
that's for a sniper, I think.
Is it? Oh, I think it is.
More or less.
I don't know.
I think my origins was like,
Two beautiful
I used to
big
have a
baby
lot of
babes next to
nicknames
each
bouncing
other.
around back then, but I didn't really
I'm just
sell
eye
for
candy.
anything.
You
But I saw
really
this
are. You're
funny
just
owl
there to
picture on the
bring in
Google or something, and I
views.
was like, hey,
Beautiful.
this should be my personality for the day. And then
For
I
the
met
day.
my main friend
Whenever
group,
viewership
and then it rolled from
starts to
there,
get
and now I'm
low.
stuck with this name.
Put 'em
Yeah,
on
it's a pretty
camera.
long ass
Alright,
day.
yeah.
Ooh.
Parker just takes their
Mhm.
shirt off.
You are dressed
Beautiful. Everybody
impeccably.
gets hyped up again.
What's the occasion?
Thank you. I wanted to look better than everyone else.
Oh. Get out of my
I
studio,
mean, hey,
dude.
I'm just saying
out of my
this show is
studio.
not named after.
Get out!
It's your name on this freaking show, Mr. Streamer.
Yeah, get out of my studio. What are you doing? It's not the Owl Blockade show, is it? Not the Owl Mopaz show?
We don't use that nickname.
We don't. Which Blockade or
It's been
Mopaz?
dead and buried for like 5 years.
5 years.
It.
5
5
years.
years.
Bro's
I
doing a
known
nard
that
war.
one?
Bringing up
Kinda.
ancient fucking lore.
That's
right now.
crazy.
You're Tyler
I
the
actually don't
Creator.
remember how long it's been.
I don't remember either. That's why I'm asking
When
you.
will you get Nardwar on the show?
You expect
Wait.
me, the one
That
with
would be
the
beautiful.
reputable.
When he
is
fills
that-
out the
is
form,
that
he
word?
can be on.
The one with bad
There goes
memory.
do-do-do-do-do.
You're asking
I
the
thought-
one with bad
You're
memory.
Owl Blockade.
Hey,
We
do you
have to know.
Do you remember
Welcome
Mr.
to
Owl
Vancouver,
Blockade?
I was
British
just under the
Columbia,
impression that
Canada.
an owl-like trait would be wisdom, and that's
Yeah,
unfortunately
it's
something you
wisdom,
don't have.
not intelligence.
I see.
Is wisdom
You're
related to
Sarielle.
memory?
We have to know.
Next question.
Next
A lot
question.
of VTubers adhere to a strict law and abstain from, as it's known, they call it in the business, immersion breaking. However,
Business
you don't
immersion
really
breaking.
play a character in that way. Is that correct?
Holy shit.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty unique among other people.
Mm-hmm. Unique and... Could you elaborate on that?
Well, almost every VTuber I come across is usually they have at least a little sprinkle of lore, like, oh, I am this character because that is what I want to be represented by.
Mm-hmm.
And then here I come along like, yeah, I just like my OC very
Pardon
much.
me.
Yes, rot in my
Pardon
brain.
me.
It's all good.
So
It's all
sorry.
good. It's all good.
And now I've got a whole model with her,
Got
and I'm going
excited.
to use it at
I
some
got
point.
excited. I started looking
So
at the
you have
boobs
a
for too
law-
long. I'm so sorry.
Set in stone for your
What?
OCs, but this isn't like your law
I
that
wouldn't
you're...
say I have lore set in stone, more like very loose fragments that I kind of tie together like a little ball.
I understand. Yeah, I see.
Would you say that the personality playing your OC and your OC are two separate people?
Yeah, I would say the personality that I put out on stream is about 95% of who I am as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And then my OC is just whatever I kind of feel like for the week.
You're blue.
She is blue, yes.
True.
You're blue.
Funnily
you guys
enough,
kinda
that's
look
not even my
related.
favorite
You're
color.
blue. You're blue.
Al
What's your
kind of
favorite
looks
color?
like
What
your
is?
guys'
Yeah.
It's orange.
child.
It's why
If
it's
you
in the
choose
eyes.
They're
to
blue.
have a human child.
Orange.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder,
so
and
Rain
that's why
looks
my
like if
favorite
we
color is
fusioned
there.
that.
We don't like
And Al
orange on
looks
this
like
show.
if we had a child.
No.
No, Grammy
Our
just
next guest is orange.
doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
Looks
little-
like
You'll
used
love
and
her,
were
but we
dipped
hate
into
her.
uranium.
Yeah, she
Beautiful.
stinks.
I think I have an inkling of who it might
Oh
be,
yeah, we're
but
talking about
Mm,
Grammy
yeah.
here.
If you were
Smells like
wondering
fish.
why
Fish smell.
the green room stunk when you went through
What?
And
there.
there's
Uh-huh.
like
What?
fluids on the wall.
Oh yeah, residue.
Yeah.
Yeah, she left a mess.
I thought it was just a hell thing.
Nope.
I
It's
mean,
it's not
we're
a health
pretty
thing.
clean down here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we try to be. It's
We
not a
have
health thing.
custodians.
It's a
Mhm.
health and safety hazard.
Yeah. And
Speaking
she
of
is
our
one.
custodians, I was supposed to save this question for later on, but hey, I reckon it's a good segue. I've got a question
Yeah.
for you.
Oh my god.
Will Bernice get mogged by Ati?
Uh,
Dude,
yes.
there he is!
Oh!
Look!
Oh, there he is! Oh my god, there he is! I love this guy, dude. He always
never
comes on the
get
show.
old. I love him.
Great man,
Does
great
it?
man.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that's right.
Yeah,
Heck-
he
heck
We got
of a
one
voice.
more
Heck
left.
of
One
a
more
voice.
Ati
cleaning
reference
up the green
before
room.
it
Yeah.
becomes
Yes.
too much.
Oh, yes. No, he will be paid extra,
For that.
partially overtime,
Each
and
Ati
also as
cameo
a
is
hush payment
actually a lot of
to
money.
never tell anyone
Yeah.
about.
Unfortunately,
yeah,
it's
this is it.
like
NDA
$17,000
signings
and all that.
per,
Yeah.
He has to
per
pay him
second
extra.
But where
of
do your
Ati
stream
on
That's where the
on
budget
Twitch?
came. That's
What
that's
kind
where
of
it went.
stream content is typical of your channel? What kind of stuff do you put out?
It's basically whatever I feel like for a week.
Mm-hmm. And
Such
what do you?
as?
Yeah. What do you feel like?
That's
know
a
you like,
great question, everyone.
your
I do not
Pokemon?
know how to answer that question.
Well, you like your Pokemon. You like your Monster
I-
Hunter.
Mhm.
These
Yeah,
are
I
things
do.
I see you stream.
A lot of gaming content.
I would say almost all of it is gaming content.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever done an art stream actually.
Ah.
It's been in my plans, but it's just one of those things that I've done.
And you're
What
an
has
artist.
what has stopped you from doing an art stream?
I think it's just I don't really feel like doing art for
Mm,
2 to 3 hours ish.
understandable.
Why would I want to draw my silly little creature when I can kill monsters and whatnot?
Right.
So
That's a
right.
compelling
so
argument.
true.
That's a pretty
I get
compelling
that.
argument, I
think
gotta
that's
say,
a
Pat.
Solid.
feeling a lot of
Mhm.
artists.
Solid, like
Also, I
solid
can
snake.
clip all of
Refine.
it. I can
Once
clip
you draw
all
it,
of
you
it
can just,
moments
like,
where I
flash
mess up
it.
and die horrifically and
Because
put
you
that
draw
up
so
on YouTube
much
instead.
already.
I was about to ask
that
about
feels kinda
non-stream
tough to
related
draw on
content
stream.
or content on
When
other
you could be
platforms.
using it as an
What
opportunity.
we
Wow, what a
something
segue.
else.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what we see from
That's
you
like-
in
I
that
think
regard.
at least I
That's also
use
extremely
streaming as,
dependent on
like,
what
a
I feel
way
like.
to-
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go on my
To,
Twitter or
like,
Blue
to
Sky,
have,
you
like,
just see a million art
free
reposts
time.
and not, hey
Yeah.
guys, this is Al_blockade. Here's
because
what
I
I
love this
think for
guy.
the day.
That
You
was
mentioned
very
your
cool.
Twitter and
I've-
Blue Sky, right?
I did mention that, yes.
Yes. Would that be where someone would go to see your aforementioned art?
Not really.
No.
It's mostly where I share a lot of other people's art because I think that's very cool to support others.
It is very cool.
Mhm. Very noble.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But is there anywhere our viewers can go to see your art?
No. Unless they happen to be on in our friend Discord.
Oh, I see.
And I don't
Mhm.
think
Very
And,
exclusive.
pretty much,
Or-
yeah.
The Sarielle Discord channel. Hey. Stars Paradise.
This is me winking
Link
as well.
in the description.
Okay.
Winking. I'm winking.
You're winking so
Yeah.
well.
You gotta talk about your OCs.
Oh.
You paid for this time to talk about your OCs.
You were in the
Go for it.
process of trying to start winking
Mm.
again.
Do you want the whole rundown or do you want like minuscule?
No, I'm charging you by the hour. It's up to you.
Mhm.
Mali
Cozy.
Valor created on October 5th, 2020.
Oh, wow.
something,
You got
something with.
the memory of an owl.
I kind of had it written down.
Well, go on then.
I kind of lost my train of thought. I'm not gonna lie.
You were
Start
just
from the beginning, okay.
introducing
From the
Milene.
top, from the top.
From the top.
Also, if you give me the time to not, if I just stop talking, my mind juice will just flow away, and I will complete everything I've said in the previous like 2 seconds.
It just pours out your ear like into a puddle on the floor.
Pretty
Mhm.
much. It's very sick
Also,
in here.
that's what. Oh, it smells like the thing that was in the green room. Actually.
Oh.
Oh.
What the
Don't worry
fuck?
about it.
Why do we
Yeah.
have such
What is up
residual
with these
guests?
guys?
It's their brain fluid.
Except for the first one. That one was really,
Yeah.
really nice.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
our
noticed that
first
my
guest.
characters just
Did
usually
you
don't have
record
ears?
Owl after Groomable? Is this what
Yeah,
you guys are
Grimmy was the
implying?
very first one.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, it's okay. I don't have yours either.
Because of availability.
Yeah,
Yeah, who needs ears anyways?
I've got
Yeah, you
like
don't need to
feathery
hear.
things for his, kind of.
Yeah.
So we did backwards, actually. No, wait.
What were
It
we
was
talking about again?
Me, Rain, and
Your
then
OCs.
Owl
Your
was last,
OCs.
Owl
Your
was last.
OCs.
Your OCs!
You're getting
Who came
charged
first?
$50 an hour.
Who came first? Who was your first OC?
Oh, funny enough, it's a character named Amber. It's the brunette one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Amber, is it?
Amber Genshin Impact.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know
First
that guy.
silly little
Hello.
creature I ever created.
What?
The very first.
Ooh.
And then I abandoned her for this blue-haired gremlin. Just like any good person would do.
Yep. You're evil.
Quite.
You're
Funniest
despicable.
thing, she was supposed to be a Tomb Raider or something, and then I
Scum of the
decided,
earth.
hey, that's
Scum
a
of the
little
earth.
bit out of my current skill gap. So she became a normal person.
Plight on society, that's you.
Yeah. I'm still gonna blame everyone else, though.
Hey,
You see, it's not my art skills being bad, it's society bringing out of these skilled, talented artists that were better than me. Whereas, what am I supposed to say to sound mean? The artists are
I
ruining
think-
the economy.
I think you've told enough jokes.
Oh
There
well,
are jokes in there.
just cutting it
Yeah.
off.
You're fooling yourself. Next question.
Next question.
Shit! What the fuck?
Oh.
Just
Oh, when you
bullying
pull out your
guests
gun,
after
Mr.
bullying
Joker,
guests.
don't you shoot me.
Guriel was
From the
like that.
movie. The movie, the Joker. Joker, the movie. Watch it in cinemas. Is it in cinemas now? In
I
cinemas?
don't think it's been in cinemas for a while.
Joker 3, baby. Will you be in Joker 3?
No.
That answers that. That was very
I
concise.
gotta disappoint my fans with that one. You will not see me in hit movie Joker Free in 20 something.
It's obvious question. Do you have a favorite
Will
OC?
you be in Joker?
Yeah, it's the one I've been presenting
No.
myself as.
Why?
Oh, Amber.
I'm not Lady Gaga.
Her name's Malie.
oh. I think it's the first time you mentioned her actual name.
Yeah,
Well, it was
Malene.
at
when you
least
tried
publicly.
to when Al tried to introduce Malene. You remember you said Malene, or was it? Did you say Malene Val? Is it still Valor? Is the
Malene-
surname still?
It's
Valor?
still Valor, yes.
Very good.
Ah. Malene Valerie?
Relevant.
Just stop speaking right now, young man. I'm going to kick you out of your own show, buddy.
Okay, well, I'd like to see you try because ooh, I got legs of lightning under this desk.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
They call them the mechanisms. I'm hardwired,
Man, this show is
hard boiled.
Hard one way,
Crazy.
hard the other, you know?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
call me the hot wire.
Pretend I'm slowly nodding along because I do not have a face model of this thing.
You are currently a PNG tuber.
I'm currently a PNG tuber, yes.
I'm aware you may have plans to develop a Live 2D model.
Well,
Ooh,
it's already
exciting.
developed. I'm just trying to find a time and place to put it out.
Oh, so last time I checked, you were with the at the Viking stage for that, right?
Yep.
So you've got
All done and dusted.
ah.
I'm currently in
And-
the trying to figure out how it all works stage.
Where do you see yourself and your channel in a year's time?
Probably about the same place, if I'm being honest. I don't really plan to change my content too much.
Mm-hmm.
I am doing this as a hobby, after all.
I was about to
Right.
say, it sounds like you're quite a hobbyist.
Yep.
Hobby
Mhm.
Lobby.
That's what we
I
like.
don't,
I
I don't
love
really
that
go into this whole
store.
thing like, oh, I'm going to grind this whole thing 24/7 a week. Wait, that's you know what I
24/7 a week.
24/7
What do
a
you think
week.
of that, Power? 24/7 a week?
24 days and 7 hours every week, you know?
Exactly. That was the natural. You hit that. You hit the nail on the head there. That's gonna be the quip of the week. Of which there are 24
Indeed.
days.
Oh, God.
24 days within a week.
God.
It is hell. We do run
7
24
hours
day
per day.
weeks. 7
Oh.
hours, 7 hour days.
I've said it
You
before.
see the sun, yeah, you see the sun
Vico-
zooming by on the sky.
Vico will say otherwise, but
Vico mentioned.
don't listen to him. He's not the lore master. He's not the real lore.
no.
He's not the real lore master. I'm telling you, as
No.
the real Neverlife lore master, I gotta tell you,
stuttered.
hell
Point
runs on
invalid.
British
Point
Standard Time.
invalid. Point invalid.
British
Stuttered.
summertime.
It's over.
Hell runs
Summertime.
on British summertime. Yeah. Why do you think it's so
We're
hot?
all. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm. Sorry, I forgot where I was going again.
That makes sense.
You were going
It's a
right
very
out,
common theme.
right out of that door.
we just
'Cause
left the
that's the end.
conversation and
We've
started
not got any
talking
more
amongst
questions for you.
ourselves.
Thank you for your time on the show. It's been a pleasure having you, I guess.
You guys really
It was
Anything else
wonderful
you
to
want to
see
say?
you.
Anything you want to
I
add?
thought
Barry?
it was
Harass these
horrible being
people.
here. I'm going to sue every single person in this room. Except Poro. Fair, pretty cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anywho.
Oh wow.
This is a dumbass bit he does in Discord calls, right? Here's the context. Okay? We're still recording this. This is gonna be in the damn interview. I'm keeping this in. I'm not editing this out. He does this
happening?
dumbass bit, right? Where it just like whenever he decides, yep, I'm done with the call, he's like, anywho's, or he goes, anyways, and just boom. He doesn't give you time. He does it so quickly. He doesn't give you time to say goodbye. It's ridiculous.
So he's like not coming back or anything.
Never.
Yeah,
Paro can't
that's
a
it.
hostage situation
it.
right now. Having to
No,
listen to
no farewell.
Sorry.
None.
Short and sweet. I love it.
And that was the magnificent Owl. You can check them out at twitch.tv/owl_blockade.
Did you already stop the recording when
More
you
coming
brought
after
them back?
These messages.
And
I think so.
oh,
I'm
yeah,
Jordan
put it.
Schlansky,
Oh
and
my
this message
God.
is for
No, I hate
Sarielle.
this video.
Track the
Skip
android
over
to
it.
here.
Skip
The
over the
mountains
ads,
of
please.
envy.
I'm
Life is
I'm
worth
Need a
muting
break
him.
from the
Fish
ads?
in
I'm
this
so,
partition under the
I'm
Buy
so
city.
tired of him.
Premium.
Do miss the ambition
Where's
of
Star
Red.
Premium?
I've traced the talk show transmissions back from Hades to this zone.
Oh my
Unfortunately,
God.
the
The
specific
talk show
radioactivity emitted
transmissions
by the
back
native
to the
Soul Reaper
mountains of
senders
envy.
has been causing some interference. I've been using this opportunity to
deeply
reflect
emotional
and correct
Rathian.
my past mistakes. As a Scythe, people have always assumed I was stoic
I
and
hate this
devoid of
video!
feeling. In fact,
There's a
I'm
bit
a deeply
God.
when he
emotional
starts going on
Rathian.
about
I
like
saw a kindred spirit in
it's
TK421,
totally like
and I gave him that soul
very
with the
niche
purest of intentions.
Star Wars character
in Wrath,
from a
I
novel
was
that no
surrounded
one
by
has ever read,
SSRs who
and I
never
didn't know
acknowledged my
about, and I had to Google
contributions
it.
or the
You didn't know
variety of
about it.
tasks I performed. Had I known my actions
was
would lead to
talking
the
about,
lowest rated talk show
what
in
is his
hell,
name?
things may
Ray's
have been
father?
different. In the
I
end,
was
I
talking
can
about, like,
only
some
hope
random
this incident,
stormtrooper
once
from a Star
resolved,
Wars, like,
may
book that
further
no
the
one
cause
read.
of
Star Wars deep
reunification,
lore shit.
and the Soul Sender
Star Wars
Reapers
Legends.
and the Soul Reaper Senders will once again live as one. Until then, I'm wishing you the best today and always.
I hate
He invents the Soul Sender Reapers and the Soul Reaper Senders. He invents
Welcome
it
back
to
to
the
the
show.
show.
Senders.
We have
His
last
delivery
but not
is
least,
so
the final
perfect.
guest of the night. Finally,
He's really
one
good at
time,
ad-libbing.
one time only. She's
Beautiful.
never coming on again. The great Grimmyable. There she is, Grimmy.
That's
Grimmy,
me,
I'm Grimmy.
named again.
round of applause, everybody. Woohoo! Let's
Grimmy,
go.
welcome onto the show.
Grimmyable.
How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm sartabulous. I'm sartastic.
Oh,
I'm
Oh.
horrific.
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 Please define horrific.
Terrific, but pyro themed.
But is that not
Now
paradoxical?
point. Oh, okay.
How is that not
Seeing
cool?
that
that's so weird in this one.
Parokia
Why are
Yeah.
they so like
in themselves
gummy like
is
Oh,
terrific.
no.
and cute?
So you can't be
So they could
Or
both
sit down.
terrific and
adorable.
terrific. Thus it is
Somehow.
paradoxical.
Marcus just on their knees in front of the.
I want you to
Anyway, how was
post
your
that
way in?
on
How was your
the-
way in today?
I'm just standing the whole time.
Good.
I slid through the electronic domains.
You have a
Open the
good trip
door.
on your way into the studio?
Yeah, I tripped. Yeah,
How
I
about
tripped.
that
Actually,
traffic,
are
huh?
standing
It's really hard.
But
Oh, the
you were recorded separately on a
traffic.
green screen, and they
It
edited you into
was-
the
it
video.
was
That's
something.
what happened, Faro.
It was something to behold. You know, let's just say that. It
Maybe
was
we'll
something to
doesn't
Long-time
behold.
friend of the
don't they?
stream, long-time
do.
friend of the channel.
Coziest little guy.
Welcome onto the Sarielle Show for the first ever time, and hopefully not the last. Please, Grimmy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hola, bonjour, je suis Grimmy, je suis un VTuber. Hello, I'm Grimmy. I'm
I don't
part
like
of
French
Never
people.
Lives
Sorry,
third
I'm allergic
generation.
to them.
That was upsetting.
Third
Yes.
generation
That was
X-Liar.
Excellent. That's what they're called.
I'm one of three. I'm one of
I
three
really hated
eggs.
that.
I'm basically orange, and I'm a nudibranch, aka, or I guess a nudibranch, as I recently discovered is a proper pronunciation. Also that is a sea bunny or whatever the fuck you want to call it. There's a lot of different names. A lot of people call it a lot of different things. And I'm cool like that. And I got a big butt.
faces.
It's my fan
Okay.
cam.
Is that a good?
Let's get into the meat
Is
and
that a good
potatoes of
introduction?
things. Okay, meat and
Guys,
potatoes of
somebody
things.
edit Paracare from this
You're
video,
part
please.
of Never Lives third
Paro fan
generation
cam.
X-Liar, as you
Please.
said. Tell me what that's like.
Yes. I love it. I love my eggs. I love my eggs, guys. Guys,
You
I
love
love
your
my
eggs.
eggs. I love my eggs. It's
Oh,
it's me, Comfy, and Mystic, and we're the eggs. Eggs
Mhm.
liar, you know, as they say. And I love them. They're my silly billies. They're my
you
silly
do say
billy
eggs
itty
liar.
bitties. I
How
love
did they
collabing
know?
with them. I love talking with them. I love going, whoa, Comfy, can you stop opening Call of
Very
Duty? You have
googly
an
boogly,
addiction.
Paro.
I love going, wow,
Good
Mystic, can you
God,
stop
bro.
listening to Alien Stage on repeat? You have an addiction. You know, it's really fun. I love the
You
eggs.
and
What can I say?
you, the resident
Taking them
inscriptionable.
things.
Inscriptionable? Who are you to say
Yes.
this to Comfy or to Mystic?
Who are you? You're nothing.
I've seen how you act
no
about
talent.
Buckshot
You have no
Roulette.
talent. Who are you? I walk Sarielle up on stage. Who the fuck are you?
From what I
You know,
understand, you are
what's a
known
gen mate
well.
without a little bit of hypocrisy, you know? They call me hypocritical, liable. Sorry, what were you saying?
From what I
I'm known for
understand,
being awesome, right?
huh?
I'm known for being awesome. Yeah.
You are known well as a scrapper and a mechanic who roams the wastelands. Would you like to tell us a bit more about that part of your life and anything else about the background you come
Sure.
from?
You're like,
Background I come
you know
from.
how like live audiences
So,
have the stupid like
well, let's
clap
just say,
now, boo now,
you all have
signs,
radioactive
except for
poisoning.
somebody's holding that up for you, and
That's
you're
it?
just always being like,
I come. Hello.
go.
I come from. I'm a bit of a test tube baby myself. I grew up
How many
working
test tube
in
babies this
a
one?
nuclear reactor, specifically in the
This
waste
episode?
pools. I left. I
Mm.
said,
are you
"Fuck
so
that shit. I'm
scared?
out." And now I just wander around. I
Me?
collect bits and bobs. I create bits and bobs. I create my own little guys.
You
They
were
break
so
all the time.
scared.
I don't give a fuck. And you know, I'm a bit of a business professional myself, you could say.
You say you create little guys, and
Well,
I am privy of the character known as Ally. I would like to know more about Ally. Who is Ally,
more about 'em.
and where did the idea for that character come from?
While she's
Ally.
explaining, we can pull up a picture right here.
Yep, pull it up.
Here's
Hey, that's
here he
Ally.
is.
There he is.
There
That's
he
it.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
Ally.
So
Oh.
Ally,
Somebody
stop
clip that.
bullying him.
Send it
He's
to
adorable.
send it to
Gross.
Grimes.
That's my
Actually,
personal little
take
guy.
the picture away. Replace it with this
He's,
picture instead.
From a series
Oh,
of
that's much
Bubba.
better.
Ugh.
Do you want me
Anyways,
to
yeah.
explain or not?
Yeah,
Okay,
no, go
okay,
ahead, go ahead.
okay.
Just
Yeah,
keep the
You
picture.
have
Just keep the picture
the
up.
stage. You have the floor.
Mhm.
Okay. Ally, he's my personal robot, my personal little assistant. He helps me around the shop and doing things, scavenging things, basically everything. He's just a little personal robot of mine that I like to use for bits and bobs, odds and ends. He is a part of a series of robots that I've made myself. I call them my little
Odds
bubbots.
and ends.
There's hundreds of them.
Bubba,
Hundreds have
bubba,
died. Hundreds more will be made.
bubba.
That's not a big deal.
She's so inhumane.
Basically, the idea for the bubbots comes from, you know, one day I was just
Bro does
meandering
not
around
support
collecting bits
robot
and
or
bobs, and I
automaton
see, you know, these
rights.
little
No.
kids' toys, and I'm like,
Problematic
oh my god, these
streamer.
are so cute. You know,
Mhm.
you think of like the
As you do.
leapfrogs and the
Leapfrog. Oh, I remember Leapfrog.
yeah, exactly. See
Yeah.
the leapfrog, and they got all the little like tablets and shit. I was like, well, shit, you know, somebody's got pretty good junk in them. What if I just like made a semi-sentient
Leapfrog.
robot? Out of
And you just did
A
that.
leapfrog?
semi-sentient leapfrog,
did
and you
that.
just did that.
And I did
And you
that,
just
and I
that's
and
did
you
that.
just
insane.
decided to do it.
You're
Oh
a
my
mad
I
god.
did, yeah.
scientist. You have
You
no
can say
morals.
that.
You have no ethics.
You're like Steve Jobs.
No
and-
ethical
and-
consideration for a single thing
Yeah.
you did.
I
Mm-hmm.
suppose you Could say that.
I detest you.
You'll get over it.
It's a well-known fact that you are an enjoyer of fictional robot characters, as with
Oh, God.
Ally. Is that why you chose to be a mechanic? And could you tell us a little bit more about the robot characters you enjoy and the ones which have inspired you
Oh
most?
God.
So
Oh God.
basically,
By the way, this is the bit where she proceeds to name none of them.
I love.
Yeah.
It's no
You
shocker
asked
that
her
I
several
love
questions in
robots.
one
I got a thing for
sitting.
robots. I'm a big fan of the bots.
yeah.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm a
This
bit
is
of a
something
bot
we touched
enthusiast.
up on like
I wouldn't
after
say
the
that's what
problem.
inspired. I do. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say that's specifically what inspired me to be who I am. I think.
Oh no, I
you
mean
know,
in
there's
terms
more-
of you're handy, you're techie,
Yeah.
you make gizmos in that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gizmo
Did that
You
inspire
make
you
gizmos
to,
and
to be
gadgets.
like
You
that?
Why is
you
bro
you
Gizmos?
you sit in your workshop all day and you
There's
you
gizmos
tinker
and
around
gadgets
with your
aplenty.
rocket boots and your
What's
and your
called?
springboards, you know.
Mhm.
What the
Yeah,
frick?
exactly. You're a little Jimmy Neutron, aren't you?
think
Little
Rumi's
brain
kinda like
blaster, you
Urkel?
like a
Yep,
big little
yep.
forehead.
Urkel.
Steve
Mhm.
Urkel?
Yeah.
I think so.
You could
Yeah.
say that.
She's
You
very
could say
Have
Urkel,
their
like
own,
a little big
their own
forehead.
stupid
Yeah, I'm a
dance.
big
Do
fan
the
of the
Urkel.
the bits and the bobs,
They
and the
they
bots,
make
and the
robots in the
creation of
basement.
the bits and the
Yeah.
bobs and the bots and the computers. I think I'm just a techie guy. I like playing with the shit. I like plugging shit in. I like plugging shit out. I like
You like
cutting the
plugging shit in?
wires. Yeah.
Interesting. You're unique in that you're not just a streamer on Twitch, but you're also a multimedia personality with content in live streaming, long form YouTube videos, short form TikToks, and also 2D digital artwork.
Ooh.
How do you balance all of that talent?
I don't.
Good answer.
Thank you. I try really
That's
hard.
so
I guess
helpful.
usually, like I have.
I don't.
I don't know. I keep to kind of a schedule, or I try to, where, I'll wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I do my morning routine, and then I'm like, guess I gotta go edit a TikTok, or wow, that game is really popping off. Maybe I should make a YouTube video for it, and then I schedule that, and then, I stream whenever I have the itch, or I try to kind of keep
And
to a
she itches
schedule
a
of like
lot.
3 days a week
Oh
minimum.
God. Don't
A
talk
lot of it
about
is
Ruby
just
Apple's
like
rash. That's
the
a personal
routine of
thing.
it.
Yeah.
The
Her,
routines
What
help me a
happened to
lot. So
HipPod?
as
She
long
calls
as I'm
it
in
her
a
eczema.
routine, I can kind
her
of
stream eczema.
figure it out.
And so
More
would you
than an
say
itch.
that
Eggs-
content creation,
live?
I say
Eggs.
in broader terms, not just
Eczema?
YouTubing,
Eggs.
is a means
Eggs
for you
liar.
to express your creativity?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. From the very beginning, that's kind of been the main thing for me, was expressing myself and being able to show myself
This is my
to
story.
people. I guess, I started as just being an artist online, and that was how I got started, was simply just drawing, and that was it. So, from the very beginning, it's always just been about expressing myself and being able to share my
This
ideas
guy is so
with
good at talking. I'm
the
really
people. And
impressed.
so from
Right.
there, it's just delved into, suddenly
looking
I'm
at-
streaming, suddenly I'm making YouTube videos, suddenly I'm
And suddenly you're
doing many
Grimmyable.
other things.
Still
Suddenly I'm
posing.
Grimmyable.
And
you know?
suddenly you're able to Grimmy. How
It's
about
true.
that? Isn't that fantastic?
Oh man, I love Grimmying.
You
it's
love
great.
Grimmy. It's
Yeah, I'm
great,
a bit
isn't
of
it,
a Grimmy
pal?
master. I'm a Grimmy
Mhm.
master.
So it also says here on my list of questions, you are a big fan of the Varkas. So what say you about the claim that the band fell off after the release of the song Easy
Hit
for
the
Ants?
Grimmy. Salt the Grimmy.
One more time.
One more time.
It
I'm
says
a big
here
fan
on
of
this
what?
on these notes that have been fact checked and well researched by my team in the studio. It says here you're a big fan of the band known as the Varkas. What say you about those
Isn't this like
who
an Eastern
claim
European
that
group
the band
or
fell
something?
off after the
Yeah,
after
from
the
Finland.
release
Sure does
Well,
look
they're
like
of
it.
the song Easy for Ants?
They're pretty much Eastern European. How do you know about this?
Yeah.
Oh no, because
Oh my-
they're from CSGO,
Can you
right?
spell it out for me?
Yeah.
Your choice of
Yeah.
design is
They
a
made
very
the
striking
CS:GO.
one
Wait,
and
no.
is most
Yeah, it
certainly
was.
unique.
They were the ones who
I
made
can't
the
say I've
CS:GO
ever
song that you
seen
talked
Yeah.
about.
another nudie brank
Yes.
Sorry,
in
showed
the
you something.
YouTuber space. I would
Look at
like to
that one
hear
more
more
time.
about
They
how
showed all
exactly
of us it. Sarah
your
showed us it
interest
in a
in
VC,
marine
and
biology
everybody went,
goes, and why you
Ah,
decided to take
okay.
inspiration from this particular creature in your design.
Sure.
Fuck, like the
Okay.
reaction
Video with
Yeah.
green screens
So,
and it driving cars around the
a lot of
map.
people actually don't know this,
I
but
mean,
I've got a
it's-
pretty
it's a very well
big
produced music video, I'm not
interest
gonna lie.
in fish.
what it
I
is.
kept fish for a long time. I like learning about fish. I know quite a bit about fish. More
He's a fish.
recently, I was looking into
Fish.
shrimp.
Isn't it kind of
Shrimp.
fucked up to
I
keep
like
fish
shrimp.
if you're a
You've been
sea
looking into
creature?
shrimp.
Isn't that
Shrimp. I like
Yeah, it's like-
shrimp.
it's like-
I
it's
like
like the whole,
cherry,
like,
cherry shrimp,
moral
little
quandary
quandary
little
about
guys.
Goofy and
You like
Pluto,
cherry shrimp?
how they're both dogs.
Yep.
You like those little
Yeah,
guys.
Not for
imagine if
eating.
Vu had a
Oh,
I
dog.
do like
really?
eating shrimp.
Yeah.
But
You don't like eating
the
shrimp.
pet
That's
That'd be
messed
shrimp,
up.
I like eating
You'll
shrimp.
never
But I
get
You
also
like
like
eating
shrimp
shrimp.
as
Had a cat.
shrimp. Yeah.
It's true.
Tell me,
I don't
tell
know
me
about
what
Tinta,
shrimp. What
but I
does
do
shrimp
know
taste like?
about View's barkers.
I know what it tastes
The
like, but I
dogs
just
that
want
bark.
your perspective on it.
I'm not talking
I
about
thought you meant
View's
something
feet.
else.
Like,
Oh,
Describe
Uh,
the flavor.
you know, I don't
Describe
really
the
think
flavor
about that
for
part.
me.
That's a job for
Bug,
growing
like-
Maple.
like
Thank you for the follow.
shrimp.
Do you think that
TJ.
Bernice will get mogged by Ati?
No.
But maybe, I don't know.
Wait. There he is. It's Ati. Everybody look. Ati. There he is.
Oh my
Do you have any upcoming
Ati.
big projects
He's
or
back.
large
They
scale
were running out of the
streams that
budget
you'd
on
like to
that
tell us
one.
about?
They had
Anything
to cut it
that's
short.
potentially involving
Yeah.
the
That
community?
17 per
Maybe events,
second
that kind of
was
thing.
really
He had
starting
dialogue
to.
in that
Yeah,
one.
No,
so
yeah,
there's
he
this,
got
uh,
paid extra
stream
for
coming up
for
with the
speaking.
LA
That
Takeover
was a
stream.
speaking line.
The entire idea
Hello,
behind
cool
the stream
TJ.
is that I'm not
Welcome.
streaming.
Hi,
I'm
Avery.
not there. I've got nothing to do with it. This is all
Do you guys know
entirely
how like
something that's
K-pop
going to be
fans will
done
do
by
these
my little guy
things
Ally.
where they'll,
He's going to be
like,
running this stream. It's been
uh,
highly anticipated. Everyone's like, "Oh, Kirby, when's the Takeover stream soon?"
What?
I hate that
Soon.
guy.
K-pop fans, they'll do this
Okay,
thing
you'll
where
get
they'll
over
do
it.
line distribution.
Oh, yeah,
where
he also does
they'll
some
put
like
all the
even-
numbers and then they'll
Mhm.
put the seconds that they sing
Um,
for.
Hello there, I
Can we
just
do
stubbed
one
my
of those
toe,
for
but what's
this
happening?
year's show
and you
and see
should
how
look
many
into
lines Ati got?
making your own.
I've got a question.
Like 2 seconds.
Um,
Hello there, I just stubbed my toe, but what's
one last
happening?
thing I want to know.
We are
and Pao, you
watching
can
the
chime in if you've
premiere
got any more
of
questions after this.
my friend's
wanna know, Where is it that you
my friend's
manufactured
talk
the gummy?
show. Sarielle,
What's
the
your secret
Sarielle
to the
Show
perfect
premiere
drip?
watch party. If you want to watch it, I pinned the
You
it's a live
know-
premiere, so I pinned
you know way
the
back
link
when people would
to the
brew
on the chat.
alcohol out of, like,
But
their
hopefully you're doing
piss
well.
and
Thank you
in
for
the
following.
toilet?
Thank you for stopping
No,
by.
when was this exactly? Specific dates,
I don't-
please.
First reacting.
It's
It's
sometime in the
the show's
somethings, I
almost
And
think.
that's
done.
about
but,
all the
Anyway,
time
we're
we
gonna
have
be
for
talking
tonight.
for a little bit.
We've got one last segment because I just thought of doing the last two guests. A sea creature themed game that we can play, okay?
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
What?
How about that? So we call it
Yeah.
crustacean time. What do we call it, Power?
Crustacean time.
Crustacean time. That's right. And it's crustacean time now. So Grimmy, you
can
will be
see the
joining
wheels
me
turning
in
in
a
their
game
head.
of I Spy. Are you ready? You have 3 attempts.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Spy with my little eye something beginning with D.
I wonder what it could
These
be.
nuts.
These nuts.
No, that's your first attempt gone.
God damn it.
Something that starts with D, and is it in the room?
It's in this
Am I
room. It's in this room with us.
Every time she says something wrong, do a big.
We'll add that in post.
Yeah.
It starts
Did
with
you?
D.
You did it.
It's in this desk.
No, I didn't.
Incorrect. Third and last attempt.
Put really fast like music here, like the time's running out.
Starts with a D. It's in this room. I should be able to see it. Is it a crustacean? You know, you mentioned crustaceans.
Well, this is crustacean time. That's the name of the segment. It's not
Okay,
the name
this
of
is
the
just
game.
Grimmy
okay.
was so mad after this.
Is it
She cussed us out after the recording.
dick?
Incorrect. Unfortunately, Grimmy, you have lost the game, and Pavo, you know what that means.
Come on in here.
Get him in here. Get
him in here.
Here he comes. There he is.
What the
네,
fuck?
우리 둘 덩슨 운 탈라가스입니다.
And there you have it. That was the great Grimmy. You You can check her out at
finally, Dad.
twitch.tv/Grimmeable.
Dad.
I killed them.
Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for coming out here tonight. You've been a wonderful audience. Of course, I was
Beast of a
co-hosted
show.
by the wonderful Parochialabang.
That's on twitch.tv/Parokia Butterfly.
Parokia Butterfly on twitch.tv. We've got
That's where you
the
guys are
free
watching
guests
right
of the show.
now.
We had Rain.
Rain Live on twitch.tv/Rain Live.
Twitch.tv/Rain Live.
Rain
Next up, we
Live.
had Owl.
Owl Blockade on twitch.tv/
Owl_blockade. Owl_blockade. Twitch.tv/
Yes.
Owl_blockade. And afterwards, as our final guest, we had the great Grimmy.
Grimmy on, you already know it, twitch.tv/Grimmyable.
That's the one. That's the one. That's a cursed
That's
link.
the
I heard
one,
if you put
baby.
that link
And
into your
Carl is
browser,
a fake
you
owl
get a
fan,
computer virus.
says Avery.
The Sarielle design, model art, and make.
Not true. Not true.
As well as the thumbnail for this video were all done by Arcscape00.
On twitter.com/Arcscape00.
That's the one. That's the one.
What the
The
fuck?
theme song, the intro and outro music of this episode were done by the wonderful Isurin.
The one and only Isurin on twitter.com/Isurin_.
Let's, can we get a shout out for
Thank you for
Isurin?
coming out tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Oh god.
What do you want? Like an autograph or something? Can you see I'm not on the job right now? Huh? Wise guy, huh?
What the fuck?
Wise guy?
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, please.
yeah.
I just wanted.
Forgot to mention.
is this?
I just.
Hui Jing 22. The link should be in the description and on the
Oh.
screen. That's the person who did the wonderful studio backgrounds for the show.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
And
just wanted
also,
to know that. Thank you, Sar.
If you yourself are a VTuber or a PNG tuber who is interested in being in
Vico.
the Sarielle
could
Show,
be you.
being hosted on the
This
Sarielle
could be
Show,
you.
as
This
a
could be
guest,
you,
this could
Vico.
be me.
check that QR
This could
code
be me.
over there.
I don't trust that.
Alternatively, click the link in the
It gives
description.
you the worst virus you've ever seen.
This could be you. Is that it? Is that everything?
That's it.
That's it.
That's everything.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Good job.
That's it. That's
Amazing.
it. That's it. That's it.
Yay! A beast of 109, not 109, 1 hour and 9 minutes long. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like
Beautiful. I've
it's a
never
whole
seen something
episode.
so long. It's
That was a whole
it's-
hour?
It's
an
yeah,
hour
it
and
was.
9
That
minutes.
could be you, chat.
That could be you.
If there's any
Good
if there's
job.
any VTubers in chat right now, that could be you in the show.
There's a link in the description where you can get to the Google form and sign up to be a guest on the Sarielle Show for future episodes.
Yeah.
Where's the link? Where's the
Make
link?
sure to go. Make sure to go check it out. I hope you guys have a lot of fun.
There you go, guys. There's the link. If you want to sign
thank you
up
so
to
much
be
for
a guest,
inviting me.
yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about it more, or are you sick of us? Sarielle.
We can do that.
Yeah. Hopes and plans in the future
Hey.
Hopes and plans in the future.
for the Sarielle show.
I hope to have a plan.
I have concepts of a plan.
Yeah, I have
Oh.
concepts of a plan.
I have concepts of a plan.
What crazy references. Oh my god. Can't believe this.
You're gonna win so much, you're gonna get tired of winning.
Yeah,
that-
guys.
That was a banger pilot episode.
Great job. This was probably so tough to do for the very first time on your own.
Yeah.
I'm incredibly impressed. Amazing work.
Anything you want to
you.
improve on in the future, Sarielle?
Adding more audience laughter.
Mhm.
The difficulty is I'm literally because like each recording was about an hour in itself, so it was basically compressing like 3 hours into one. So
Into
a
one, yeah.
lot of it was cutting and chopping, especially with
that's the
the
chunk
fact
of
that we
it.
had 4 camera angles. I had
Oh, yeah,
4
that was tough.
OBSs open at the
Mhm.
same time recording that, and that's how we did that.
Mhm.
And I think in the future, if I can't find a better way to do it, just to like take that hour and 9 minutes to review the thing, proofread it,
Of
before it goes up.
course.
Yes,
But
yes.
we'll have more time for that. In terms
Uh,
of next steps,
can I
oh
can I say
yeah,
something?
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So this is a little bit of a freaky Vico lore, but I actually have
Okay.
experience with working in these kinds of settings and like having to edit multi-camera edits. I used
Oh
to
yeah.
do a new show, and I used to do the live editing part and both the afterwards editing part. So if you ever need help, I'd be so happy to help you with that, because I was responsible for that for a lot of the time.
Is it in
So
the
I did
budget,
a lot
Sar?
of that kind of work.
That's so cool.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
though.
I even got to do the live using the mixer live, and I directed many
Ooh.
episodes of new shows and stuff like that.
That's
Anyways,
Oh
cool.
wow,
yeah.
That's awesome.
that's impressive.
It's in
It
the
was
budget.
very
I'll
fun.
put you.
It's
Sorry, I'll
re-
put you on the payroll.
It's really stressful. So I'm incredibly impressed that you were able to do that so well all on your own. Because even
Yes,
with
Sar.
my experience, we had when we were doing it, we had like a full team of people, right? So
Mhm.
there would be like the people who would be responsible for the mixer and responsible for audio monitoring and clip switching and all that kind of stuff. So you've done an impressive
Oh, well,
job for your first ever time.
it wasn't actively clip switching
Mhm.
during the interview. We were recording 4 different camera angles at the same time, and then I just
Mhm.
edited them together, if that makes sense. So I
Yeah,
had 4
Yeah.
the multi-camera edit.
full
It's
recordings.
it's a hefty thing to do. I remember I bashed my head against a wall because I had to edit a game
It
show
takes a
with
lot
the
of setup.
multi-camera
Yeah.
edit.
For
So
Star.
tough.
But if anything, I had a lot of fun being the co-host.
Being the eye
You're
candy.
always welcome on as a
Yes,
guest
the
in
eye
the near
candy.
future if you so wish.
Yes. I was a little bit sad that my audio didn't sound the greatest. Maybe it's because of Discord. But I was gonna
Yeah.
suggest
But yeah.
maybe
What do you mean? You
maybe
weren't
for
in the studio
future.
with them?
Maybe in the
If you could
future.
record your own audio track
Yeah,
and send
for
that to
on
me,
Audible. Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be perfect.
I'll
Not
note that
Audible.
as something
Or
people could do.
Audacity.
Audible on
Audible does not
audible.com.
sponsor this video. No.
You can listen to the
No.
Sarielle Show on audible.com.
Audiobooks,
Oh, yeah.
parochial audiobooks. When
Never. I don't read.
you don't read,
I don't read.
do you not know how?
No,
They might be illiterate.
I'm illiterate.
We'll teach you.
Maybe in the next show.
My automaton can't be this illiterate.
Can't be this
Heart
illiterate.
emoji.
That was a lot of fun. I'd be
I
more
had
than
fun.
happy to co-star again. But as you said, and as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I know you're planning to have different co-stars in
Yes,
in upcoming episodes.
Mhm.
that's
So
correct.
if you wanna spoil us a little bit, any inkling on who might be the next host? Give us a
I
hint.
don't know if I've officially asked. Have a like an inkling of a memory of asking,
Mm-hmm.
but
Maybe.
let's just say the person I had in mind is rotten to the core.
Rotten to the core. Ooh.
Is it a
Mhm.
bodacious babe with a hanging eyeball?
We're not playing
That might
21
be
questions.
Nope.
that
No,
might
that's it.
be
That's all the
rotting
questions you
away.
get. That's all the questions you get. They're just rotten to the core. They're the most vile, disgusting, gross. They smell like death. You know, all those things and more. Right, sorry, and more.
Thank you so much for having me today. I had a
Yeah.
lot of fun reacting
for
with
being
you
here.
guys.
That was so
I'm
fun.
incredibly impressed. I genuinely wasn't expecting it to be such a long show. I was expecting it to be maybe 20 to 30 minutes. So I was very impressed. So good job
Nicely spaced
with
out.
you and
Yeah.
especially Sar.
Good job, Sar.
I hope you guys have a fun time chatting with
Thank
each
you.
other.
Fill out that form, Vico.
Yeah, fill out
Fill
that form. And John Never Live, we
fill it
know,
out.
and anyone else in the chat who wants to be a part of this cool thing, it'll get better and better. I'm sure Sar will improve as time goes on. the production quality, and maybe it
We're
won't
gonna
be
do the
the
live
worst
one
rated
next,
talk show in hell.
Yeah.
next month.
Oh yeah.
As because I'll be doing the St. Jude Play Live, and as part of that, I intend to do a live episode. So we'll see how that goes. That's gonna be a whole
Yeah.
whole different beast.
That's hype. That's hype. Anyways, I am gonna wrap up here. Vika, are you still gonna stream?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for
No
being here.
problem.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye, guys. All right, guys. We're gonna leave the collab here. Did you guys have fun watching? That was so much fun. That was so much fun to be a part of as well. It was so fun. Sometimes scheduling didn't go too well because of course SAR is in BST, but regardless, whenever we were recording together, it was so fun. And as I said, as time goes on, I'm sure the production quality will increase in quality. This is SAR's first. I think this is SAR's first time doing something like this, and if not, it's still really, really good. But yeah, please go support SAR, of course. Give that video a like. Watch it. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already, because he is genuinely a amazing person and amazing content creator, and he will deliver so much more in the future. But anyways, you guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up stream there. I didn't have anything else planned today, so I'm gonna wrap up stream there. I'm going to go work on some other things, but I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We are going to be raiding into Rico because he will do a bit more reaction. Hold on. I think he has more reaction Andy stuff planned for today, so I'm gonna leave you guys off there. If you want to go watch him, if you guys need to go, please go. I really appreciate you guys spending your time here and showing your support for the Sarielle Show. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next week on Tuesday or Monday. All right, guys. Bye bye.